Welcome everyone to episode, I think this is episode 30 by the way, so, you know, that's cause for celebration. Yay, we made it to 30. I was just about to start talking about Lorenzi's dictionary. Once again, I've been going on about this dictionary a lot, but I just think it's really cool. Look at this, we have a new feature. We have kanji analysis. So it now allows for, you may have to get used to this layout a little bit, but I think the way he did it is quite nice. So now when you look up a kanji, you can analyze its components, and these are all clickable. So if we were to click on this part here, which is the, obviously that was the left-hand radical, like the left side radical, we get to, you know, look at all of them. So you can now have a much better, you know, I guess, breakdown of the kanji, which is very nice. This is actually something that Jisho.org does not have. If we look at a more complicated kanji, you may get a better idea for it. Just, I asked him if he could do that, and damn. Then said, I don't know. I mean, I already like it more. For example, if you look at the more complicated kanji for a tree, you'll see here, this analysis can be quite nice. So you can actually see what it's made up of. It has a left-hand side radical again of tree. The inside is this, and then this here is actually the kanji for one. If you go, well, is it? I'm not, I think it is. Tateru. No, it's different. Sorry, I'm wrong. Never mind. But yeah, you can see, yeah, I was thinking of this one. Sorry. Ichi. I was thinking of this one instead, which is different, obviously. My mind was blanking there. But anyways, I just wanted to show you this. The domain is too long. It needs a marketable name. Maybe, yeah. But that's easily fixed, you know. That's easily fixed. Maybe something like ljisho.org or something. That would be almost like those websites that like are you get redirected there when you spell like some other website wrong. That's pretty good too. That's pretty good. So no one knows it yet. Yesteryear. Google.com, yeah. Perfect. I'm sure it's already taken though. Alright. So, let's not further delay anything else. I just wanted to show you that because it's cool. Let's start the game. 続きから。今日は、ですね。When you want Hotmail but excellent time, hotmail.com. Listen, both can be positive experiences in one way or the other. Roshi Turtle Hermit, thank you for the follow. Follow, ありがとうございます. Welcome to Game Grammar. So, guys, we're really close to actually finishing this case, finally, after what was only like, oh what, I don't know, a few months, I guess. So, now that we're finally getting close to some sort of, you know, conclusion, I'm getting all hyped up. So, this is the sentence that we ended on last time. Hello, Roshi. How are you doing? 私が胃袋の死を望むその理由は何なのさ? What is the reason why I wish for, or why I wished for Ibukuro's death? So obviously here there's no past tense, but it kind of makes a bit more sense to put in past tense in English, I feel like. But she just means to wish for his death in general. I mean, now he is dead, so that wish came true. For better or for worse. 落ちぶれていたとはいえ、スターだったんだよ. So, 落ちぶれていた. That's a pretty good word. I think that's like basically fallen, as in 落ちぶる, 落ちぶれる, I guess. 落ちぶれる. Yeah, to be ruined, to be reduced to poverty. To fall low, to go under. Basically, it was a fallen star. Born again Jisho. Yes. Rebus. Ace. No, that was AC, wait. Did he make it so? No, not yet, okay. Silioska, hey, I'm trying to watch 3 streams at once. Yeah, WhatsApp streaming too, right? I would bet you're there as well, but who else? 落ちぶれていたとはいえ、スターだったんだよ. So, like, he may have been a fallen star, like a star that fell out of fame. However, he was a star. あいつが死んだって、私には何の得もないじゃないか. Alright, oh, I guess I should probably rephrase that. So she was asking us, like, what do you think the reason is? Yeah, one of my Polish friends. Ah, nice. You have a multi-Twitch or something. She was asking us, what do we think the reason is that she would wish for that? あいつが死んだって私には何の得もないじゃないか. So like, if he were to die, I don't gain anything from that. The word he uses here, she, not he. The word she uses here is toku. By the way, I changed my pen. It's not noticeably different, but it has this like chalk pencil kind of thing going on, which maybe look a little bit nicer. She's asking about her motive. Yeah, so she's asking us like, okay, so you're saying I'm the killer, so why would I do it, huh? Like, what even kind of reason do I have? Roge-san, konnichiwa. So this nan no toku mo nai is actually this kanji. Toku. It's the same toku as in tokui, which is like something to be gained, a profit, a gain, right? And when she says, Atakushi ni wa nan no toku mo nai janai ka, there is nothing for me to be gained there, is basically what she's saying. Fumu. Modern tablets have tilt support for extra authenticity. Wow. What is that? How does tilt support work? Is it when you tilt your pen? Like, so it changes depending on the angle? Interesting. If I understood that correctly, obviously. Fumu. Yes, basically. Nice. Damn. Technology is crazy. Doki というやつですな. So, a motif, basically. Tiny goat, tiny black goat, こんばんは. Yeah. Doki. Doki is just motif. A incentive for a motif. You also see this in, you see it in Danganronpa, actually. Dun, dun. By the way, I almost didn't start the stream in time because I was working on a little video for Twitter. If you want to see the video I made, it is on Twitter, but I was working on that, cutting that video. And then for some reason, I was doing fine. Like, I had an hour to do it. And then it was 5:30. And I was like, I'm almost done. It's 5:30. And then I edited a little beginning, a little graphic, like very simple. And then suddenly it was like 10 minutes to 5, and I'm like, oh, and I was like, oh shoot, I need to start the stream. But yeah, there you go. Doki というやつですな. So a motif, basically. 確かに、彼女がなぜ被害者を殺害したのか. It's true. Why did she kill the victim? Why would she do that? その理由はまだ明らかにされてませんな. 明らかにされていませんな. 明らか means obvious, or like to shine light on something, to make something, what's it called? 明らかに. 明らか. There. Yeah. Right. Evident. It hasn't been 明らかにする, to make it clear, to disclose, right? To make it public. Here, not as much public, but more like to make it clear. And then sareru is passive, so it has not been made it has not been made clear, basically. It's not been made clear yet. 明らかにされていません. It's not been made clear. いかがですか, 弁護人? So, how about it, lawyer? I feel like my voice... Do you guys feel my voice sounds different? Maybe it's because of Friday, I don't know. Movement machine, yeah. Something that makes you move, I guess. Tsubari. Tsubari, no? Okay, a tiny bit rough. Yeah, I don't know. Tsubari. 動機を証明することはできますか? Tsubari? Is that like tsumari? Tsubari. Tsubari. Ah, okay. I didn't know that word. This is news to me. How was your weekend, by the way? What have you been up to? Yesterday I was cleaning up the house with my mom, so we ordered like this big container thing, and we just threw away a bunch of stuff that we didn't need anymore, like around the house. There's actually quite a lot of things. But you know what? The act of just getting rid of stuff you don't need is very cathartic to me. Like, cleaning up is nice too. I mean, I should probably clean up more often, and sometimes I slack off, but whenever I do it, it is kind of cathartic. It's like, I just get rid of all that, or I put that away, or everything goes where it belongs. It's a very nice thing to do. I think cleaning up is almost like therapy in itself sometimes. Or just throwing things away you don't need. It feels like you're shedding like old skin. It feels like you're getting, you know, everything just becomes more clear. It's very nice. How do you feel about cleaning up things? That's how I usually feel when I get to, you know, get rid of stuff. I'm like, okay, one less thing to worry about. Tsubari. So, decisive, then bold, once and for all. Feels like I'm adulting, true. Once and for all, 動機を証明することはできますか? Can you prove the motif? Can you like show a motif? もちろんできる. I don't know, but I'm gonna say that. もちろんできない. Of course I can't. So we have the choice between of course I can and of course I cannot. And I'll go with of course I can because it's good to at least seem confident even if you're not. わかりました. Understood. 証拠品を、証拠品をお見せしましょう. Let me show you a piece of evidence. Fake it till you make it. True. That's the true attitude of this game. この事件の動機を物語る証拠品は Have we added 物語る to the vocab yet? It's kind of good. It's a good word. 物語る. Yeah, 物語る. To tell, to indicate. Literally from 物語, which means story. So it's what tells the story, right? 物語る. Even when it's your friends' lives depend on it. Yeah. I guess, yeah. Listen, what can I do? I have a reputation to lose as a lawyer. Alright, so この事件の動機を物語る証拠品は the piece of evidence that tells the tale of the motif in this case is well, probably this one because we haven't used it yet. Did maybe guys, I think I just figured out the whole case. Could it be that all these years, maybe, I don't know if it makes sense, but my theory is, could it be that all these years it was actually Himegami who pushed this guy over the railing accidentally, and it was Niboshi, it was Ibukuro who was like keeping quiet about it, but he was about to like come out with it. He was about to be like, oh, I'm gonna tell everyone, I can't live with this guilt anymore, or something like that. It has something to do with that, right? It has to. And then she was like, no, Ibu-san wa tensai yanen, tensai janai desu. Well, we don't know if that's right, but if it would be, then you can call me genius if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to. I'm gonna show him this picture either way, and see what happens, I think. Yeah. 5年前の事故の写真. The picture of the incident from 5 years ago. Tensai. Yes. I think there's words here that we haven't added to the vocab yet, like jiko. Jiko. Oh, we have added jiko. Very nice. Hey, if you need the vocab, remember, the command is ace. The command is vocab ace. There you go, and that's the list, and you can download all of it. I think in the last episode I talked about why I'm making one big list rather than many small ones now. Well. Not banging my Windows account and I see that it's my Game Grammar Bots page. Uploading got Hanakanji. It's the sign from above. Wait, what? Hey Dot. I log back into my Windows account and I see chats active on my Game Grammar Bots page. I open to go through Hanakanjis again. It's a sign from above. True. Jade to Ni no Kuni words. I don't know if I did. Maybe. We can do that next time we play Ni no Kuni. We had it like, what was it, Hisui, and there's a bunch of other ways of reading that. The Jade one. So, the picture of the accident from 5 years ago. 第2スタジオで起こった胃袋の事故. The accident involving Ibukuro that happened at Studio 2. We're dropping a lot of frames today. But maybe that was just one big frame drop. I'm gonna put my money on that for now. I'm gonna show him that because I'm determined. Are you determined? Just neat. The stars aligned perfectly. Just make coffee with cookies too. Now, listen. Is there a more perfect situation You don't have to answer that. It's a rhetorical question because of course there isn't. There cannot be. Cheers. I love it when a plan works out. 証拠はこれです. This is the evidence. And it's Sunday evening. And it's Sunday evening. I hope this is right. これはさっきの写真ですか? Oh, I showed them this before. Never mind. I forgot that I showed them this last episode. Let's see where it goes. Listen, it'll be fine. さっきの写真ですか? The picture from before? これが今回の事件の動機を物語っているのです。Oh gosh, I might be wrong. This tells us all we need to know about the motive in this incident. 今回の事件. The 事件 from 今回, right? The 事件 of 今回, which is now, this time. Current. 今回の事件. 違いない。違いない。Please. 今回. You know what? I don't know if you saw, I posted a few pictures on Discord as well, but I've been kind of like getting into like reviewing, or not reviewing, I've been getting into like, if it was wrong, yeah, it should have, yeah, it would have cut you off. I know, listen, I can still have hope. I've been getting into practicing my writing again, like really trying to get good looking kanji. Something like, you know, like just keep practicing until you're happy with it. Something like that. Konkai. That's pretty good, right? It's been fun actually. It's been fun. Make sure to share, rest, and cook something else for everyone. I hope you brought enough. Yes. Did cut you off. Do a shorter on motif. You're saying something closer to motive. Do shorter eye on motive. Oh, okay. You're saying something so generous. Wait, shorter isn't motive. Motif. Isn't a motif like the subject of a painting or something? Oh gosh, now I'm not sure anymore. Which one is it? Because what about when people say like a leitmotif, right? In a piece of music or a piece of art or whatever. It's always so confusing, guys. Motive. Yeah, the second one. Okay. Motive. That's motive. So, the one with the long E is spelled with T-I-F, and the one with the short E is spelled T-I-V-E. Or am I wrong? Kinda leitmotif then. Yes. Now I'm just confused. I love it. Coffee, please and thank you. English 編。そうですね。英語は一番難しい言語。Laird, hey, by the way, good evening. How are you doing? これが今回の、we know that this is wrong. そうですね、ヒブカミさん。I just imagine the amount of credibility you would lose by doing this over and over again, where you're like, look at this. Clearly this presents a piece of evidence, such and such, and obviously we can all see that blah blah blah. And then it's just wrong. It's like everyone in court is just like, no it doesn't. And you just keep doing that. I mean, is that eventually we do lose, but still, right? We get a few chances. Eh? It seems to be going on for quite a bit, right? Maybe I am right. 5年前、スターダムの頂点に立っていたイブクロさんは So, 頂点 is a pretty good word as well. 頂点に立つ is a pretty common expression. 頂点 Do you remember? By the way, I'm gonna call out Friday a lot today. Do you remember? 10 is one of the kanji that we learned on Friday. We learned 70. I wanted to do 100, but listen, 70 is pretty good. I'm gonna try and see if I can remember, like, every time one shows up. Spot, yeah, spot or point. 頂点. 頂点 means the top, the summit. Not a well, it means vertex, but not here. Top summit. 頂点に立つ, the peak. To stand atop of all. Like, to stand on the peak, basically. Maybe we'll even see 頂点に立つ. No, it doesn't show up here, but yeah. 頂点. 頂点. So, 5年前、スターダムの頂点に立っていたイブクロさんは、イブクロ who stood atop the peak of stardom 5 years ago. 姫神桜の力で 事故をもみ消してもらった。He had, he used the power, 力 here being like influence and power, the power and influence of Himegami Sakura to basically erase that incident, to make it like it never happened. 今回の事件は and this time, the incident this time その時から始まっていたんです。Yeah, the incident this time started all the way back then. その時から remember that kara, I feel like kara is always a good one to talk about, right? Because it not only does it show up over and over, well actually, maybe because it shows up over and over, you just need to know about it really well. So this kara giving us the origin of an action, the starting point. And a starting point can be starting point in time, like sometimes in the past. And say this is now. I mean, it doesn't have to be the past, but this is kara. So like if it starts here, we can also say kara. And it can also be a like location, right? It can be, you know, if you have a location, I don't know how to draw that. I don't know, say you have two houses. Yeah, say you have two houses, one's yours and one's the other. You can also say if you're starting from here, that's also kara. So it can mark starting points in space and time. It's like a 4-dimensional word, isn't that crazy? How do you write that in red? I write everything in red. I can also write it in yellow if you like. Here. It's just not as visible, so I choose red, you know? It depends on the background though. Is she wearing the same dress as today from 5 years ago? I don't know. If so, then that's a trusty dress. I learned tekara, wait. Tekara de naito. Tekara de nakereba grammar. Tekara de naito. I don't even know if I know that. Because tekara usually means after doing something. Mega! My me. Nest. That line is pretty straight. Yeah, I've been holding shift. I've been cheating. I don't know if you know, but on Photoshop there's this feature where if you draw a line, I mean, I can sometimes I can get lines pretty straight now. I mean, that's not bad, right? But when I want them to be ultra straight, I just hold shift and then it just keeps going, right? It's very convenient. It's good for underlining things like that. But I mean, I've been getting better, genuinely. Look. That's without shift. That is without shift. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have a round of applause for how straight that line turned out without holding shift? This is not bad. Even Johannes Kari is gonna be proud of me right now. I feel like... I half expected that to go horribly wrong, but I'm actually impressed. I thought it was gonna look like this, and I would look like an idiot. But no, that actually looked really nice. Thank you very much. All my efforts have paid off. It isn't red. Oh, you mean that? It takes the... Oh, okay, how do you write in red? Interesting, I don't know how you write in red exactly. I know if you type... Well, maybe just because .nest's name color is red. I think it's just your name color. Yeah, it's just the color of your name. There you go. その時から始まっていた. And now she's gonna be like... I don't know if that's the same dress. Let's look at it again. It's... It could be the same dress, but she's wearing different, like, she's wearing a different undergarment thingy, kinda. The scarf is new too. Shinkansen page in Discord. Oh, nice. Actually, why not? I'll check that out. Tekara de naito. Tein, ikaga desu ka? こちらの絵は素晴らしいですよ。高いものなので、家族と相談してからでないと。ああ。顔が。I guess that makes sense. I wouldn't even have questioned that. I wouldn't even have like thought of that as a separate grammar point. Hey. I would have just thought that's like 相談してから after I've discussed it, でないと if I don't do that. But yeah, I guess it makes sense for a separate grammar point. 皮肉なことに、胃袋さんはこの事故をきっかけに、皮肉なことに is basically like ironically, right? If this is sort of the phrasing that they would use for, well, ironically, 皮肉なことに、胃袋さんはこの事件をきっかけに、胃袋さん、Mr. 胃袋、この事件をきっかけに using this incident as a きっかけ is like an opportunity, a starting point for something to happen. きっかけに. So, きっかけ you often hear when someone asks you how you happened to start something. 何をきっかけにして like what became your start? What became your starting point? きっかけに with as a start. So people will sometimes ask you, like, if you're learning Japanese people might ask you, 何をきっかけに日本語を勉強し始めました? Like, what did you have as a starting motivation or a starting point to learn Japanese, right? Like, what was the pivotal kind of thing that made you start it? There you go, きっかけ. Pretty good word. Add it, yes. きっかけ. 皮肉なことに, so ironically, 胃袋さんはこの事故をきっかけに using this, or with this incident as a starting point, スターの座から転落することになってしまいました. He ended up falling from stardom. スターの座, which is the seat, but 座 is more like a position in this case. So you can see 座 has a bunch of meanings, but here it's more position status. スターの座 is the status of a star. から again から same meaning from 転落することになってしまいました. He ended up falling from that position. He ended up seriously subscribe for 3 months. Welcome back. I am so happy to have you back, seriously, and welcome to having a fancy new sub badge for 3 months. People now get sub badges for every month the first 3 months apparently, because Twitch made it a thing. So you now have 1, 2, and 3. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Tenraku. Tenraku is also, plunge, fall, dive, degradation, come down, demotion. All of these meanings. So you can see the kanji for tenraku as well. It's basically korogaru or korobu, which means to fall, to trip, and ochiru, to fall again. So it's like usually I feel like tenraku is usually like a negative connotation. It's like falling, descending, or like falling from grace or falling from some position. So you can see korogaru, right? And then you can see ochiru. Again, now that more people are here, I really want to once again praise Lorenzi for the amazing job he did. So you remember the stream we did on Friday? Was it after? No, it was before. I think before the stream I contacted him, but it's only a few days ago. It's not that long ago. And I asked him if he could maybe provide us with a component breakdown for the kanji. So if you remember, Friday, this didn't exist. This whole area here wasn't a thing. It is now. So you can expand this, and it will actually break down the kanji for you. So you may have to get used to the layout, but I'm actually super happy with it. Like, this is really cool. You can now exactly see what all these elements are, which is something that you can't do on Jisho.org. So once again, I use every chance I get to say how great how much I enjoy this dictionary. It's just really nice. But that being said, I am noticing that it is quite noticeable here on the stream. So maybe if I up this a little bit. Like that. There we go. Now it's a little bit more visible, the different layers, right? There you go. Hierarchy. Really cool. And you can click on all of these. These are all clickable. So, well, now we end up where we left off, but very nice. I appreciate it. I made a command for it now too. So if you do exclamation mark Jisho, you will see the dictionary. Isn't that nice? Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? I think that's very neat. I think that's very neat. スターの座から転落することになってしまいました. So he ended up falling from his position as a star. With that incident as a starting point. きっかけに, right? Remember? きっかけに as a starting point. 罪の意識があったのだろうな. Maybe he was feeling guilty. 罪の意識 is basically that. 罪の意識 is like a mindset of guilt, or a mindset of like having committed a crime or done something wrong. 罪の意識 Tsumi no ishiki. It's not here, but I was wondering if that's an expression or not, but I guess it's not really counted as an expression. It's basically tsumi, a crime, a sin, a wrongdoing, and ishiki is like consciousness or being aware, having a sense of consciousness, right? So he basically he felt conscious of the crime, he felt bad about it, you know, his consciousness was plaguing him. Praise command. I have a Jisho command where it's sort of a praise, right? Atta no darou na. Shikashi. Also, I'm happy that my commands work again when they just sort of turned off on Friday for a bit. Himegami Sakura wa sonna Ibukuro-san wo riyou shita. Himegami Sakura wa, so Himegami Sakura, sonna Ibukuro-san wo riyou shita. Sonna here is interesting, right? Sonna. What's this sonna? Sonna here tells us this kind of, that kind of, like back then when this happened, that's the way he was, right? Like that kind of Ibukuro-san. So Ibukuro-san, in that state he was, riyou shita. She abused him, well, not abused as in that way, but she used him basically. She made use of him. She used him to her own personal gain. That's what ryo here means. Ryo can mean to use, but also to like use maliciously or to abuse in certain situations. Ryo suru. Yeah. Utilization. So when you say hito o ryo suru means to use people for personal gain, to use people maliciously usually. Kakuyasu no damn it. Kakuyasu no gyara de Ibukuro-san wo sanzan kokitsukatta no desu. So at a cheap so gyara here is an actor's fee, like the actor's salary. Gyara. Gyara. Fee paid to performance artists, etc. Appearance fee. Guarantee. So apparently it's from guarantee. That's interesting. So you would just say like an actor's fee in English, I guess. There is like a German, I think it's originally a French word, gage, or in German you would say gage. Eine Gage. I guess, I feel like that's used, so for like an actor's fee specifically. I don't know what that would be. Kadir, hello. That Shefi. Who is that in that emote? I never know. We have that word in Polish. Ah, see, there you go. So I think it's originally French, right? Kakuyasu no gyara de Ibukuro-san wo sanzan kokitsukatta no desu. So you basically used Ibukuro-san as much as you wanted at a very cheap actor's fee, like not paying him much. Always reminds me of Soda Poppin. I know, right? I always think of him as well, but it's not him, is it? I don't think it is. Sanzan. Sanzan means thoroughly, completely. So like as much as you like, basically here. And kokitsukau is kokitsukau. Kokitsukau means to make someone work hard, to push someone around, basically. Don't say it. では、今回の悪代官の役も Wait, how you write it in German? I think it's just G-A-G-E, but I could be wrong. Gage. Man, I could be wrong, I don't know. You read my mind. Yeah, there you go. G-A-G-E. Alright, I was right. Easy enough though, easy enough. Yeah. では、今回の悪代官の役も So then his role as the evil magistrate, remember Akudaikan is like from Aku being bad and Daikan usually this one like yeah, Edo period professional governor. So we basically, I think in the English version he's literally just called the evil magistrate. So that's just kind of what we ended up calling him. To think hard about it too, you just never read it. Yeah, that's it's very it's not a very common word, but I definitely feel like I hear it often, but then yeah, I don't read it very often. Daikan. So then here they say Akudaikan for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe so it sounds like the guy from Star Trek. Khan! It's 今回の悪代官の役も his role as the evil magistrate as well then. That were from Scooby-Doo episode. Oh, really? 胃袋さんにしてみれば、屈辱だったでしょうね。胃袋さんにしてみれば。That's also sometimes treated as a separate grammar point. にしてみれば. So, the way this works is basically にして for like say making it 胃袋さんにして so like making it from his perspective 見れば if we look at it. So it's a way of phrasing, it's a way of saying looking at it from his perspective or thinking about it in his shoes, that kind of thing. Like considering his situation, that's kind of that にしてみれば, right? にして見ればにしてみれば which we have に particle, that's the particle. This is suru conjugated in te form, and this is just miru conjugated in ba conditional, right? So this is miru with ba conditional conjugation. That's kind of the breakdown, but then you can just remember にしてみれば as looking at it that way, looking at it from that person's perspective. 胃袋さんにしてみれば. If we think about 胃袋, if we look at it from 胃袋's perspective, then we will see blah blah, etc. etc. pp. Do people even say that? And I know it's a thing in German. I feel like I use a lot of German things today and then don't know if they exist or not. にしてみれば. I don't know if this will show up. Maybe. にして shows up, right? Although even at place and time, yeah, にして it's like this にして almost like at his place and time, like in his position, right? Kind of like that. それにしては胃袋さんにしてみれば屈辱だったでしょうね。屈辱 is a great word. It means embarrassment. 屈辱. Disgrace, humiliation. Joku literally means embarrassment. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Embarrass, humiliate, shame. Hazukashimeru. So if you say like hazukashi is usually related to this one as well. I think it's a different one, but it's related definitely. Joku, kutsujoku. Disgrace. Must have been disgraceful for him. All of this ちょっと待ってください。なるほどくん。Did we do all of this just for him to tell me, hey, you're wrong. Please, come on. Just, it all fits, okay? Even if the evidence wasn't great, it all makes sense. So why not just give this one to me? Come on, judge. Come on, your honor. Please. ちょっと待ってください。なるほどくん。Even Mitsurugi was on my side. Wait a minute, なるほど。さっきからあなたは胃袋さんの話ばかりしている。Ever since a second ago, さっきからあなたは胃袋さんの話ばかりしている。You're only talking about 胃袋. That's this ばかり. Bakari can have a few different meanings, but here ばかり means only. Nothing but that. That's all you're doing. Usually a negative connotation. Usually means that you're like complaining about that fact. Like, it's only that, and that makes you unhappy. It's not what you want. You want it to be other things. So you're saying 胃袋さんばかりの話。胃袋さんの話ばかりしている。You're just only talking about 胃袋。これではまるで This is almost as though 胃袋さんが姫神桜を殺害したように聞こえます。This almost sounds like 胃袋さんが姫神桜を殺害したように聞こえます。Almost sounds to me like almost sounds to me that Ibukuro killed Himegami Sakura. This is a good example of what we talked about on Wednesday, like 1.5 weeks ago, in the first Japanese 101. We have these blocks, right? Himegami Sakura, O. With O. So I'll make this in a different color. O. And then the other block that we have is Ibukuro-san. Going like that. And then the particle, ga. So we can clearly see what kind of brush is this? It's I switched to like a what are they called? I think this one is a pencil brush. It's a pencil brush. It just looks a little bit like more natural in my opinion. It's not as rough on the eyes. So Ibukuro-san ga Himegami Sakura o satsugai shita you ni kikoemasu. And then we have satsugai suru. Let me get this. Satsugai suru. So this is a transitive verb, right? So we can use it transitively, obviously, with a direct object. So here, it has this weird shape. Yeah, it has a weird shape, but then when you actually draw, it looks normal. Like the shape that it uses is a bit strange, but like when you then... Also, if I press down more, obviously it will be a little bit more visible. We can see these two blocks of... This is obviously our subject, because ga marks the subject, right? And the subject is the one doing the action. So this is the one doing satsugai suru. So, to kill. And this is the object, because it has o. So this is clearly the thing being killed, right? So this is what I was talking about in the first grammar review. You have these blocks, plus a particle, then another block, and then a particle. And this is how you discern what function they fill. You discern that this is a ga, so you know it's a subject in this case. It's the subject of this clause. It's the subject of this verb over here, right? It ends up affecting this verb. It ends up being like, Ibukuro-san ga satsugai shita. Ibukuro-san killed. And who did he kill? Himegami Sakura o, he killed her, right? He killed Himegami Sakura. That's basically the whole, like recognizing this structure here was the whole point of the first grammar, or not grammar review, sorry, the first Japanese 101 that we did. Like, I wanted to show you that the most basic way of breaking down sentences in Japanese is always to look for blocks of words and then a particle, and then discern how they assign different functions within the sentence. And you can basically almost always do that. It's just sometimes it gets more complicated as sentences grow longer, as they have multiple clauses. All of these things can like get in your way, let's say. But it still sort of breaks down to this. And then you also have this you ni kikoeru, which is pretty common for yoni means such, like in that way, and kikoeru basically means I can hear it that way. So you ni kikoemasu, basically he means, it sounds to me a little bit like you're saying Ibukuro-san ga Himegami Sakura o satsugai shita. Sounds to me like you're saying that Ibukuro killed Himegami Sakura, which is unlikely since we're looking at her right now. So I don't think she was killed. I'm going out on a limb here, but I would say I don't think she's been killed, except if she's been Ibukuro the whole time. しかし、Himegami-sanの方はどうなんですか? But what about Himegami? Are you familiar with other Japanese dialects? It depends on what you mean with familiar. The dialect that I know the most, is pretty far-fetched, is Kansai-ben, just because of exposure and like it's very popular in media. Like a very stereotypical Kansai-ben of replacing teiru with toru, replacing da and ja with ya, all of these, replacing ne with na. Those are the things I'm sort of used to, and I'm getting more and more used to it and seeing more and more of the patterns as we play Ni no Kuni, because Shizuku has a pretty thick Kansai accent. Other than that, I'm very bad. I know Kroya is pretty good at it though. If you know Kroya, I can shout out his channel right here. Shout out Kroya. I think this should work. Yeah, I think this will work. I'm gonna click it just to make sure it's the right channel. It is. That's the right channel. So Kroya studied a lot of dialectology. Kroya did a semester at Japanese university while he was studying Japanese as a language at university. And I know he took courses in this, and I know he is pretty, like he's not an expert, but he's certainly much more knowledgeable about it than me. So like maybe if you want to talk about Kroya with like when he's live about accents, then yeah, I think you can talk to him. There you go. ほんま。しかし、姫神さんの方はどうなんですか? But what about 姫神? So, Sam, that's right. See, I found reading satisfying once you can break down a sentence and understand it. Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree. That's what I want to teach you. If you have trouble breaking down sentences, there's even a channel point. There's even a point reward for me to help you break down a specific sentence. And I mean, sometimes they are genuinely difficult. I know Janice Kari has requested a few, and they were actually genuinely difficult to figure out. But Magic Bear, 2 months. Thank you so much for the sub. Sabu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome back. 2 months of Prime. You know, I always appreciate the Prime subs that come back, especially because Prime you have to like manually select it every month. So I know you're a loyal bear. You're one loyal bear. Thank you very much and welcome back. Yeah, that's I even have a point reward that you can do. It's how many is it? It's 5,000 points. All my rewards are pretty expensive, admittedly, but yeah, I just don't want it to like take over the stream. But yeah, that's definitely the one thing. Like, if you can learn how to dissect sentences, you can make your way through almost anything with a dictionary and a little bit of Google. And if you hit that point, it's all uphill from there. Like, it's all like, in my opinion, it's very rewarding. You hit that point of being able to, like, okay, I kind of understand it now. Like, I kind of get it. I don't know all the grammar. I don't know all the vocab, but I kind of get it. Like, I know how to figure it out. It's a pain to sub with Prime. Yes, exactly. Which is why, what was I saying? Yeah, which is why I appreciate the people like coming back, going out their way to sub with Prime in like, a second month. That's very nice. Jisho.org, my best friend. Yes, or Jisho.org. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, genki desu ka? Wow. So, all right, sure, I have to do it. The dictionary I use is actually one made by one of my viewers. It wasn't originally made for the stream, but it has kind of turned into that now. So maybe check it out too. I think it's really cool, most of all because it has features that Jisho doesn't have, such as this one, which was recently added, which is a kanji analysis tab. That's really nice, right? And Jisho doesn't have that. Jisho doesn't have that. Ha! Anyway, I feel just like I should shout it out because Lorenzi has been working super hard and I really appreciate everything he's doing. So, okay, listen, konnichiwa is an old phrase that it was actually originally konnichiwa, kigen ikaga desu ka, right? That was the original phrase, which is why you still have a wa in there, which is a topic marker, because it's basically just that phrase shortened. And konnichi just means today. It's the same as kyo, even if you write it in kanji. Sponsored by Lorenzi Jisho. Yes. When I'm in Chosen more suru. Yeah, there you go. Me when I'm Chosen more suru. Yeah, that's like, what was it, like left out of the selection or something. I remember that phrase, dude. That wasn't easy. Kyo, yes, konnichiwa, and then genki desu ka is just a question. This is the copula saying it is, and ka is a question marker, so it's asking, is it? Are you genki? I don't know. Are you genki.nest? Tell us about it. Ooh, what did I just click away? I actually wanted to read that, but I'm not sure anymore. 私にとって胃袋はいい金づるじゃないか。いい金づる、金づる. I think 金づる is like a, basically a, what's that, like a golden donkey. No, what's that called? Since you mentioned it, I will ask for your help. Do it. Wait, that's wrong. Oh, wait, my soundboard isn't even running. That's why that didn't work. Voice. There you go. So that we can have that. Kane zuru. Kane zuru. Okay, let's look at that one. Kane zuru. A source of revenue, a financial supporter. Yeah, kane zuru. Let me see what that kanji is, because I don't actually know. A vine. Good offices spread. Interesting. So kane zuru is just a way of making money. Atakushi ni totte, for me, ibukuro wa ii kane zuru janai ka. He's a good way of making money. He's a good source of revenue. What is this? 特にこういう極限状態における進行はね。Alright. Let me put that in here. Not in red. Let's make it. I don't know what color would be nice to look at here. I guess red isn't bad. Also, I'll use a font which is a little bit easier to see. I've been using a lot of... Wah! Yikes. Give me a second here. Bro. No! Kosugi. Wait. Some Maru font. There. My font. This is my font. No one can take it from me. Make it a little bit bigger. More bigly. Alright. We can get rid of this period. Alright, let's see what's in the sentence, right? First of all, B, exactly. Not B, that's not what I wanted. I wanted my brush. That's why I clicked there. So, okay, I can draw now. We have tokuni. Well, tokuni, nice color. I know, it's red. At least it's visible, right? At least it's visible. We have tokuni. Tokuni means especially. Kanezuru wa, kane nari akudoi hyougen. Wait. Wa, kanari akudoi hyougen. そうか。ごめん、ちょっと、なんか、I struggled a lot to read that because there were so many, kana, showy, excessive. Interesting. That's interesting. It's just it's not a cool challenge. It was worth it. Try to chat and it seemed to have worked wonderfully. Nice. Wonderful. So, tokuni means especially. I swear, like, fiddling around with all the different keyboards. All the stuff. Tokuni, right? In particular. 特にこういう極限状態における進行はね。極限状態 I wonder if that's going to be one word or not. 極限状態 is probably going to be two. Oh no, it is one word. Okay, so 極限状態 is just 極限, which means extreme, like very out there, and 状態 is a situation. So an extreme situation, a very crazy or excessive situation, definitely not something normal. And then における is basically when it happens, like in that situation it happens. 極限状態における as for, yeah, so 極限状態における進行はね. And then this seems to be a follow-up sentence of something that was said before. And then 信仰 means religion, I think, or religious belief. 信仰 is religion, religious faith, belief, creed. So this seems to be sort of a follow-up saying, especially, あくどいって悪いって意味じゃないんだ。ご用でした。あくど悪いって意味じゃないですか? I really have trouble with おける and おいて. I feel like here, just think of it as saying that we're talking about something that happens, that occurs. I think おける and occur kind of happen, have similar meanings sometimes. Something that occurs or happens in such a situation. So, especially religions or beliefs that occur or that, you know, happen during these extreme situations. こういう these kinds of extreme situations, こういう極限状態, right? These kinds of extreme situations, における, like when it happens in these extreme situations, right? If the extreme is here. When it happens here, then especially it is true. Of course, we lack a little bit of context here, but again, this seems to be like a, it was a talk about religious fanatics in a game, yeah. So they are basically, they're emphasizing a point. Maybe they said something, maybe the previous sentence could have been something like, you know, religious fanatics are always troublesome, especially for beliefs that can, you know, come up in extreme situations like these. Right? So this is like a follow-up sentence with this ne, like saying that, especially that, right? Especially that. I'm right? Like asking for confirmation. I'm not asking you if I'm right, I'm saying that, like the ne here. Sounds about right. Yeah, it's that kind of thing, basically. And then if you wanted to dig one level deeper as well, obviously this is kind of a relative clause. So there are, 進行 is our, basically this is the main clause of this verb. Is basically, if we were to like shorten it down, then the main clause of the verb would really just be, it would really just be 特に something 進行 特に進行はね 特に進行はね that's basically the main clause. The rest is just extra bits. はね Oops. The rest is like just really like what kind of, and then this here just tells us oops. This here just tells us what kind of shinko it is. So they're basically saying, oh yeah, especially these religions, especially these shinko. But like what kind of is what tells us, it's what this whole relative clause tells us. I hope that was clear enough. Let me actually go back to what Roge-san said. I didn't look too carefully at akudoi, so maybe if I give it another look, it'll make more sense to me. Akudoi. Yeah, excessive. Akudoi. Akudoi hyogen. Ko excessive. Wait, there's like another word. Excessive. Muri. Hidoi. Kajo. Mitaina. Yoke. In particular, when it comes to such extreme faith is a good way of putting. Maybe just emphasize, maybe just take that like situation translation into consideration as well. Like when it comes to ones happening in such extreme situations, when it comes to faiths and beliefs happening in such extreme situations. They're basically talking about how crazy situations make people do or believe crazy things. Yeah. 私にとって胃袋はいい金づるじゃないか。So for me, 胃袋 is a good way of making money. そんな都合のいい男、私は手放したくないね。そんな都合のいい男。都合のいい means convenient. It's a bit clearer, thanks. You're welcome. I hope to always be able to help at least make things a bit clearer. Okeru is also a difficult word, to be honest. 彼らにおいてそんな都合のいい男私は手放したくはないね Remember we figured out the notes for this one. It's actually in the video on Twitter as well, but it's C, E flat, F. That's the C. This is the E flat, and then the next one is the F. I just like that you can talk. I like that we can talk about music a little bit too. I really need to get into more music and music theory and stuff. I feel like it's something that I've just been missing out on. そんな都合のいい男、私は手放したくないね。手放す means to let go of something. So I misspelled that completely. Make you play the piano. Sure, let's do that. 手放す. 1, 4, 5, 1 looping. It's actually just 3 notes. It's... I didn't even know. I mean, E flat would be... If E flat is in there, then 1 is not gonna be C. I don't know what that would be in the number thing. It's just these notes. I mean, I'm gonna be playing piano anyways. If you remember, right? It's this one, that's a C. That's a E flat. And... Brentworth, thank you for the raid. And that's F, right? So it's those 3. All over, like over and over and over. How are you guys doing? Hey, welcome. It's been a long time since I've either seen you around or seen your stream or anything like that. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Welcome to Game Grammar, ladies and gentlemen. 24 hours done? Did you do 24-hour stream? Really? That's crazy. I've never done that. I've only like done the maximum I did was 14, and that was already crazy enough. Woo! Doing good. Good to see you, but yeah, it's good. It's in C minor. That would make sense, right? I'm so bad at minor scales. I can never remember what the chords are in minor scales. I have it written down, but yeah, heading to bed. But I had to share the love. Thank you very much. It's always appreciated. I was just about to play piano actually because someone requested it. Good night. お疲れ様です. I eat calculators. Thank you so much for the follow. Aren't you one of the... if I remember correctly, you're one of the mods on Brett's channel. I forgot. I'm not sure anymore. Jacob does stuff. Thank you for the follow as well. フォローありがとうございます。そんな都合のいい男、私は手放したくはないね。I am indeed. There you go. My memory isn't all that faulty. And CS Steve, thank you so much. I guess C Steve. C. This one is for you, C Steve. I'm gonna play you a C chord. Actually, I guess we should play a C minor chord because this literally is a C minor. This sounds kind of bad though. Nah, I'm just playing a normal C chord because I like the sound of it better right now. This is for you, C chord. Third 6th and 7th. Flat on the 3rd, 6th, and 7th. Yeah, I have my circle of fifths around here somewhere. Just need to like remember that. Whoa, you speak so fast. Oh, I'm sorry. I tend to speak fast. I like to get a lot of information out. Let's finish the sentence and then I'll play that piano that was requested. そんな都合のいい男は so a convenient man like that 都合 you'll see 都合 I'll learn to be that fast someday. You can do it. I feel like speaking fast isn't all good, you know? It's better to be slow and clear than fast and incomprehensible. But if you can do both. Trey Denix, thank you for the follow. フォローありがとうございます。都合 circumstance. So when people say 都合がいい it means convenient, right? 都合がいい and then or 都合のいい we both work. And then 都合が悪い is basically the opposite, it's inconvenient. So they're basically saying there's no way I would let go of such a convenient man, someone that's so convenient to me. All right. Let me go here. I'm gonna be muting this. All right. So for those of you that don't know, there's a channel point reward here, sort of to have like a little break from all the Japanese stuff, to just have me play piano, which is twofold because it serves me to be motivated to practice a bit more because I'm not that good. And two, it's a nice break, you know, if we're gonna take a break from all the learning Japanese, which is very exhausting, isn't it? Then we might as well use that break to play some piano. That being said, I don't know what to play. So, but I'll figure it out. See, by the way, this is what I have a circle of fifths lying around. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there it is. See? So, if ever. If ever, right? I'm not a composer, but if ever it comes to that. If you can play it slow, you can play it fast. Exactly. That's exactly right. All right. Let me see. What are we gonna play? Let's see if I can. I think that's about that, and then. Oops. There you go. Do you like that sound? I always wonder. It's not the most pleasant sound, is it? Renzi, that was awesome. That wasn't that awesome. It was okay. Groovy. Piano no jikan. Can always make him practice 40 hours a day so Eve gets better. Yeah, maybe you should do that. Maybe we should think about that. It would be more impressive. That explains why I imagined skeletons in cylinder hats with monocles and cigars dancing when I heard it. It's fun jamming with you. Well, thank you. It was fun playing for you. I haven't reviewed the song, but yeah, it's Sherlock. It's, what was it? The Game Is On, I think? Improvise something. Dude, I'm so bad. I can't improvise. That's something I want to learn, though. I can speak English super fast, but Spanish gives me problems sometimes. For some reason, I can do hiragana decently fast. I always flub when there's too many hiragana. When I get kanji, that's when I'm really happy. Give me kanji so I can read fast. When it's too much hiragana, I always slow down. Let's get back to the game, guys. Tsugo. Tsugo means convenience, circumstance. And she's saying, I would never let go. Remember, tebanasu, we looked that up earlier. Kani. I know that one, it's kani. You can't fool me. Ace. Tebanasu, to let go. Like, I would never let go of such a convenient man. Hope you're doing well and stay safe. Sending love from Basel. Ah, Basel, another Swiss person. Hello, I like Basel. It's very nice. I love the accent. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Pro, arigatou gozaimasu. Basel, leckerli. Basel people are nice. I like them. I can't do their accent, but they're very nice people. The poison bulletin board messages are full of Kana and Animal Crossing. Oh gosh, yeah, I heard that. I heard the email is also, not the email, the mail is also in Kana. Bengonin, lawyer. Oh no! Actually, I only have 1 bar of health left. That's not good. Damn it. Doki wa arawasu. Kanojo no doki o oshiete kudasai. Please tell us her motive. I'll do it, okay? Calm down, Your Honor. It'll be fine. Doki o arawasu shoko o teiji. Show a piece of evidence that will show the motive. ちなみにこのゲームは実際の日本の裁判と、異なるらしい。そうですね。まあ、このゲームの中にはその what is it called? It's literally guilty until proven innocent. Plus, you only have 3 days. And the explanation is this actually takes place in the future. Well, actually, I think it might be I think it takes place in like 2018 or something. But yeah, when it came out, it took place in the future. In a world where the court system can't keep up with all the cases, so they ended up like changing the system where everyone was guilty until proven innocent, plus they had 3 days to be proven innocent, and if they couldn't do it, they would be convicted. Which is obviously different from the current system in Japan. I feel like I should mention that maybe once or twice. However, Japan is kind of notorious for having a almost unnaturally high conviction rate. If you ever land in front of a Japanese court, chances are as high as 99.8% that you will be convicted of a crime. That has multiple reasons. Reason number 1 is that in Japan, you will only ever be sent in front of a court if the prosecution side is absolutely 100% sure that you are guilty. No one will send you to court if they are not 100% sure that they can convict you. Or I mean, at least the state, like the prosecution is not going to send you to court if they're not 100% sure that they have the evidence to prove you guilty. That also means, though, that there are some significant amount of people that are probably, and some of them also provenly so, have been accused falsely or have been convicted under false pretense, which is a bit unfortunate, of course. The Japanese legal system is very interesting. The whole situation is very interesting. I'm not making value statements, by the way. I'm not saying either one is better, but that is how it is. So we have, do we have Teiji? Let's present. Teiji, by the way, is present. Teiji suru. To present. Exhibit. Suggest. Oh, we've already added that. Nice. Doki o arawasu. Doki o shimesu. Sorry, I think I said arawasu, but yeah. Doki o shimesu. Shoko o teiji. Suggest a piece of evidence that will show her motive. Doki nado nai. Doki nado nai. She didn't have a motive. I should save. Jeez. I'm almost out of health. I don't want to die, so we're gonna save, guys. Doki o shimesu shoko hin o teiji. I don't know if I have anything. Or doki nado nai. Wait, what are the options? So the first one is show a piece of evidence that shows up. Listen, I'll save, okay? It's for your sake. I'll just say it's for your sake, so that you don't have to sit through it again. Show a piece of evidence that shows the motive. Or doki nado nai. She didn't have a motive. There is no such, like, there is no motive. Just like there is no spoon, you know? It's the similar vein. I don't know. I don't know if I have that kind of evidence. Indeed, yes. Makes you think. Yeah, you straight up die if you are wrong in court. Straight up. Yeah, that's how it works. I don't know. What do we have? I need to go to the toilet soon. And I'll also close my window because it's actually getting colder than I expected. I don't know if I have that evidence. Didn't you figure it all out in the beginning of the stream? I feel like I have a theory. I don't know, maybe I did. Even if that's true though, I'm not sure if I have evidence to prove that 100%. I don't think I have evidence for that. Let me think about it while I go to the toilet, okay? And you guys stay put. I'll run like a minute of ads, alright? So don't go anywhere. We'll figure it out. Hey, think outside the box. You always tell me that. I appreciate it. But you know it doesn't work because we've tried that and my brain is not smart enough. So, we'll try it. I'll think about it while I let out some water out of my body. Mia-san always says that. Oh, I guess. I don't know what she says in Japanese. She always says similar things. The older sister. Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll be right back. Man, it's cold. What the? You see that? I don't know if you can see that. It's 20 degrees in my room right now. That's a bit cold. I don't know. See? 20 degrees! What? That's, That's a little chilly. Alright, I'm back. I mean, the older sister of Mayoi. Her name is Mayoi-san. So I guess we're completely ruining Mitsurugi's reputation. He's already lost the case to us and soon a second. Yeah, true. I know, right? Crazy. We are basically proving the system to be wrong. Why did it went all quiet? So, I thought about it while I was on the toilet, and I have come up with absolutely nothing. So let's see. Let's jump right back in. I don't actually know if I have evidence that proves that. Let me see. Let me think. What reason could she have? Well, Lara, hey. I don't know what to do. Watch the stream or Black Mesa. I would say this stream. Process of elimination. It's not the badge. I don't think it's this. Doesn't tell us anything about why he would need to die. I don't think it's this either. That makes little sense. Jomenzu, I don't think it's that. Spear, no. Play it in the background for points. Baby Black Mesa, that was a joke. Haha, fat chance. I don't think it's this! トラサマンが勝負に勝った場面を場面をすべて撮影収集してある。Why is 戻る in ひらがな Depends on which one you meant. I can you tell me where you saw that? Am I looking at it? Sometimes it takes me a bit to like actually see what people are talking about. Bottom right middle. Ah, there, modoru. Oh, I don't really know. Probably just a stylistic choice. They just didn't feel like putting it in kanji, I guess. Modoru. I feel like modoru sometimes is in kana. It's just one of those things. 自己の写真だと思う。いや、これはもう、その、ちょうどさっき使ったやつなんだから、これはもうアウトです。We just used that, but it didn't work. ダメでした。これはさっき使ったんだけど、ダメでした。結局。結局、証拠として認めなかった。裁判長さんが。ステーキの皿。これもないでしょ？ I don't know! I don't know! I genuinely don't know. Not this. It's not this. 何かの理由で姫神にとって胃袋が邪魔になったってこと。そうですね。裁判官では。あ、裁判官。Yeah, yeah, sorry. Then answer this. What is the question here? What Roge-san said, basically. What would be a reason for Himegami to want Isho? The clothing? ちょっと待って。Oh, what would be a reason for Himegami to want Ibukuro out of the way? Ah, sorry, yeah, so, his name is Ibukuro, not Isho, by the way. Even though it looks almost the same. It's against the law for the lawyer... Sorry, it was my fault. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a bit confusing. It's against the law for the lawyer to Google the answer during the case. I don't know. No, it's fine. Shibojikoku, he died. He was stabbed. Yarijou no kyoki de mune wo tsuranukare. What are the answers provided? We can either say we have proof for her motive, or we don't. Like, or there is no motive. There is no motive, basically. Those are the two answers. Hey Zeng, by the way, good evening. Did you already say you can prove it? I did before, but we can now basically say, like, oh, there is no motive. But that seems a bit unsatisfactory. That doesn't seem to be a satisfactory answer to said proposition. Oh, this is the last trial on this? I don't know if it is. It's trial number 3. It is the last day. I'll just go with it. I'll say there was no motive. Or she doesn't have one. Sure, why not? Could have been an accident. Yeah, true. I don't think it was, but okay. 彼女に動機なんかありません. She doesn't have a motive. なんですって That was probably wrong. What? 彼女はただ、階段から突き落としただけなんです. Good day, Zorexus. Hey, Zorexus. Sorry. Hello. Hi. It could have been an accident. 彼女はただ、階段から突き落としただけなんです. She just yeah, 突き落とした. She just pushed him down the staircase. The truth doesn't care about your feelings. Go with what is right. Oh, yes. Thanks. Thanks, Ben. Ooh, this sounds good. 殺意を持って襲いかかってきた胃袋さんをね. Oh, damn. 殺意を持って襲いかかってきた胃袋さんをね. She 突き落とす. Yeah, that's the one. So she 突き落とす. So, okay, this seems to be right, actually. 突き落とす. This is getting spicy now. Woo. Oh. Damn. 突き落とす. Yeah, to push someone off something. And 殺意を持って basically having a killing intent, wanting to kill someone. 襲いかかってきた. So he charged at her with killing intent. Paparaxa, thank you for the follow. Horo, arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome to Game Grammar. You learning Japanese? Tell us about yourselves. about yourself. I keep saying selves, even though it's just one person. I think intent to kill and urge to kill are two different things. Yeah, that's true. But this can be both, depending on the situation. Satsui can be both, like, an intent that you sort of, like, previously hold and then you use it to kill someone. But Satsui can also be sort of in the spur of the moment, where you feel that just the urge to kill. It can be both, definitely. I've heard it both ways in this case. So sometimes things that are different in one language are the same, or can be encompassed by one word in another language, and the other way around. Sometimes stuff that is the same word in one language may have different translations in other languages depending on specific nuances. But that happens quite a lot. Tsukiyotosu, so which means to push someone off somewhere, push him down the stairs, and then satsui, murderous intent. Satsui を持って襲いかかってきたイブクロさんをね、so she pushed Ibukuro off the stairs, who came at her with killing intent. He attacked her with a murderous intention, basically. Satsui を持って, holding on to this satsui, like having this intent to kill. 襲いかかる. What dictionary are you using? Tangerine is getting on my nerves a bit. Ah, yes, good thing you ask. I am using Jisho.h Lorenzi. It's a dictionary made by a chap called Lorenzi, and he hangs out in the chat sometimes. He hangs out in the stream sometimes, and on the Discord as well. Oh yeah, if you want to join the Discord, that's the one. So you can ask questions there. You can also ping Lorenzi on the Discord if you have questions about the dictionary, or even if you want features to be added, such as I have. I have actually asked him to add. Yeah, see, there he is. Hey, Lorenzi. Yeah, I think I saw you earlier too. Maybe that's wrong though. Yeah, so I've asked him to add a bunch of stuff. Like, most recently, I've asked him to add, if he could add, like, a kanji dissection thing, and he did. Like, actually, he did so really quickly, too, so it's already here. It only took him, like, a few days. It's really cool. So yeah, I really like this dictionary. And also, like Tangerine, you can make word lists and share them with people. Just open source and you need help, let me know. Hey, collaborate. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but yeah, I mean, need help with someone else. I've been by the way, for those like developers out there, if you're a developer, I don't know why I'm doing air quotes. I'm so sorry. I don't want to like insult developers. Any devs out there that like want to contribute, I have been thinking, and I will probably soon make a GitHub for. Well, it will start out being my bot, because currently I run a very, very simple piece of Python code to have a very simple like dictionary in my chat, which you probably saw, right? It's a very simple piece of Python code. It's nothing big. I've been thinking of making a GitHub for that, and of hopefully like moving away from using the Stream Elements bot and then just using my own bot only for everything, and then expanding that. My goal is basically to expand that functionality so that we can have a bot that exists. I am down. Let me know if I can help. Yes, join the Discord if you want to stay in contact with me. That's definitely the easiest way to do that. And then have a like integration on Discord as well, so that the same bot kind of exists on Discord and in this chat. I think that would be really cool. So yeah. Thank you. Should I say that? Vlad, right? Vlad, just Vlad. Vlad H. Vlad. I'll just call you Vlad. Thank you very much. That's really cool. That's something I've been looking forward to getting started on as well. I'm more of like a hobbyist kind of programmer. Like, I know some programming, but I haven't really worked on like big projects. So I can work my way around it though. Satsui を持って Vlad. I don't know how to read the B. I forgot, but that one is like an R and then A and then D. That's all the Cyrillic I know. By the way, 襲いかかる means to like charge at someone. 襲いかかる. Current open source, but I'm thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we can work on something else that will be open source. I don't know. 襲いかかる. By the way, I would totally be cool with, so like, you know how there's a bunch of people streaming their Japanese learning on Twitch as well? It's the same as Vlad. Okay, Vlad, very close. You know how a bunch of people are streaming like their Japanese learning on Twitch? I'd totally be cool if they ended up using our bot as well to have like some functionality in chat, such as a dictionary, or maybe we come up with other things that could be nice. I think that'd be really nice to have something to sort of share with the community. I think that'd be amazing. 襲いかかる, to attack someone, to rush at, to swoop down on. なんだと? Amazing. Amazing. 簡単なことです。It's easy. 殺意があったのは胃袋さんの方だったんですよ。The person that wanted to kill is 胃袋。I love this song. That's the Tonosuman theme. なんだって Yes. いいですか Listen. 胃袋たけしは睡眠薬で煮干しさんを眠らせた。胃袋たけし put 煮干し to sleep using sleep medicine. 眠らせる is to put someone to sleep. I think someone's phone is going off with that tune. Really? Well, probably, right? That'd be a good ringtone. たけし、睡眠薬で using sleep medicine. 胃袋、煮干しさんを眠らせた。He put 胃袋 to sleep, basically. Sorry, 煮干し。He put 煮干し to sleep. 胃袋たけしは楽屋に忍び込み、着ぐるみを盗んだ。Better than to not mute a phone for a trial. True. Imagine just that song. So, 胃袋たけしは楽屋に忍び込み He snuck into the green room. 忍び込む means to sneak into someplace. What's the glasses girl's name? Penny? In English it is Penny. I forgot what it was in Japanese, but I think I can see it here. Staff. Not deny. They mentioned her name like once, but I forgot. I genuinely don't remember. Staff. Yeah, her name is Staffunoko. Her name came up like only once. Damn. Like, for all of this, Ibukuro is freaking built, dude. Look at this body. He goes to the gym. That man works out. What an idol. Cute glasses girl. Exactly. That's basically it. I should learn all these songs on piano, to be honest. So he snuck into Niboshi's green room, which is the dressing room basically for the actor. Kigurumi o nusunda. He stole the costume. Ibukuro Takeshi wa sore o kite oba-chan no me o gomakashita. In Ace Attorney 2, you can Yusaburu or whatever it was called using the character list. Ooh, damn. Making it more complicated. Nice, that's just what I needed. He looks like a Street Fighter. True, yeah. Ibukuro Takeshi wa sore o kite, wearing that outfit he stole, oba-chan no me o gomakashita. He was able to deceive the old lady. He was able to deceive the lady, to deceive her eyes. Gomakas means to deceive someone. To deceive, to falsify, to misinterpret, all this. Gomakas. そして、胃袋たけしは I love how he says 胃袋たけし in every single sentence. It's very nice. Just to put emphasis on it. We really mean that person. そして、胃袋たけしはコテージへ向かった。And then 胃袋たけし headed towards the cottage. Yes. 一体何のために For what sake did he do that? Like, why would he do that? 何のために Why? For what purpose? 自分を散々利用した姫神桜を殺害するためです。So, 自分を散々利用した姫神桜. This is a relative clause. Our favorite. Oops, I switched IME when I wanted to switch tabs. This is a relative clause, right? This is our subject, well, our object. This is the main clause right here. And this is the relative clause. So, bloop, zoop, from here to here. That's the relative clause. Alright. 向かう. Yeah, 向かう. To head towards somewhere. To head in a direction. To face. You'll also see... So that's an issue too with my bot that we're still figuring out. That I'm still figuring out. Is that if you add... if you look up 向かう. The issue with verbs like 向かう is that they have two pretty distinct English entries. This is 向こう. I talked about this too. We'll talk about it in a second. I'll just explain the sentence and then I'll talk about it. This is interesting, actually. You see that, like, these two distinct entries. I don't really know how to make them show up in chat because the issue is you could say, well, Eve, just make him show all of them, right? Show every single one. And then the issue with that is that we have something like kakeru. Kakaru, kakeru, which has tons of English meanings, which would just spam the chat, and it would be completely crazy. What I could do is like always just do the top 3. I've been thinking about it. We'll see how it goes. So, this is a relative clause, right? What that means is we basically have 2 parts to it. Why is muko default? I don't know what you mean with that. Why? What do you mean default? You looked up muko and it showed you muko, so I don't really know why you're complaining. You could cut off the definitions a certain number. Yes, I mistyped. Well, because they're spelled the same. I don't understand, Valari. It's just, I mean, muko is just as, like, muko is just as common as muko, the other one. That's not the word I meant to type. Yeah, but that's, you know what we call that? In the, there's a very famous term for that in the IT sector. It's called user error. There you go. 自分を散々利用した姫神桜. So this is our object here because it's を殺害するために or 殺害するためです. So 姫神桜 who 自分を散々利用した who used him to her heart's content, who basically made use of him as much as she pleased, who basically played around with him, who used him like a tool. But where it makes no sense to put as a default. How frequent is muko? It's very frequent. TUOP, am I reading that right? TYUIOP. Follow, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Muko is extremely common. Here, let me see. Yeah, see, it shows up as very common here. It's a very common word. I mean, you hear it all the time, as opposed to muko. Yeah, I don't know. Like, let's see which one. Muko. So this one should sort by frequency. Also, you know that your keyboard doesn't sort by frequency. It sorts by like what you typed last. So you may have just typed muko with like mu plus koka, right? Mukoka or whatever. You might have just typed that, and that's why it's on top. Arigatou gozaimasu. Are you learning Japanese? Are you Japanese? 日本人ですか? What's the difference between mugo and muyo? Muko? Wait, are we talking about, what words specifically are we talking about? Let's finish the sentence, and then there's some things I want to talk about. There's like about 2 or 3 things have come up now that I would like to mention. Himegami Sakura, who, relative clause, again, this thing here describing Himegami Sakura, who used him like a tool, who used him as much as, like, however she pleased, o satsugai suru tame desu, so that he could kill her. That's why he went to the cottage, basically. Alright, and then the thing that I wanted to talk about with muko and muko. Muko and muyo. Okay. That, I don't know, that doesn't really mean much. Muko, so muko means no effect. Like, you do something and it doesn't have an effect. That's, I think they use that in Pokemon as well, when an attack doesn't have an effect. But muko really means ineffective, not having an effect, ineffective, unavailable. If you look at the kanji, you'll see mu means nothing or not, but then ko means merit, efficiency, benefit. Kiku here, kiku, this verb with this kanji, kiku, can also mean to have an effect. You use it for medicine as well. Kusuri ga kiku, the medicine is working, it's doing its job. Ie, アメリカ人。そうかといって日本語が話せる。そう、いいんですね、日本語。まあ、とりあえずよろしくお願いします。Are you living in America still? Are you studying? 今も、アメリカにお住まいですか？勉強。まあ、その、日本語の使い方というか、こなし方によると、その、結構長い間日本語を勉強してますね。まあ、長い間っていうか、数ヶ月から何年間。It's hard to say, actually. 日本語上手ね。Yes. 無用 is useless and 無効 is ineffective then. Yeah, so, 無用 means it has no use. Snazy66, thank you for the follow. フォローありがとうございます。So, 無用 means it has no use. Like, you don't have anything to use it for. 無用, it means useless or not needed, unneeded. 用 literally means use, application. So you can see here, use, application. So 無用 means it has no use. Like, there's nothing you could use it for. thus it is muyo, it's not needed. And muko means is ineffective. That's what Yomi-chan doesn't show. Interesting. What are we talking about? I guess it would be oppai ni mukau since it's intransitive. Yeah, depends on what you want to say with that. Like, that sentence still doesn't make much sense in a vacuum. Jisho, for example, does, I think. Interesting. Yeah, Jisho does show, like, this dictionary shows transitivity as well. So if you look up mukau, you will see that it is intransitive. This is very important information. By the way, something else that I wanted to talk about. If you have the two words, muko. Wait, that's actually the wrong stroke order. You would do this stroke first. If you have, muko as in, like this guy, right? Muko, no effect. Sorry. Wrong way around. Muko, like this. And the other one, muko, written like that other guy. Sorry, duck. Muko. You have that, right? So these are written the same way, which is interesting, right? Because the only exceptions where you would have something else would be like the would drop. Let me write that again. So these are pretty much exactly the same. Muko and muko. I think even the pitch is the same. We can check it out on the dictionary as well. Muko. Pretty sure. Yeah, so the pitches can be the same. I guess this muko can be nakadaka, so it would be like muko, which would be dropping in the midi, muko. But muko is basically always heibang. Albi. Hello. Konnichiwa. There you go. Wouldn't you specifically pronounce u because it's a verb? See, that's the weird part, because muko here is actually a noun. It's not a verb. How significant are the tones? Not very significant. Interesting, but not very significant. You can get them all wrong and still be perfectly understood. You'll just sound like a foreigner. If you're okay with that, then like I'm not saying that in a negative way, by the way. You'll just have like an accent. But like if you want to sound perfect, then you have to worry about pitch. If that's not a concern for you, he said hello. You're also from Germany or a German region? I feel like there are a lot of people here are from that. Most dictionaries don't feature the tones. Yes, that's because a lot of people aren't even aware of it. I like having it there. I like that it's there because I get to talk about it because I think it's fun. And I strive, Germanic region, Netherlands. Ah, there you go. I strive to get pitch as right as I can. If I have the chance to correct it, I'll do it. But it's not essential. Tones are so important. I disagree with that. It's fine. Like, most of it you can get from context. Again, you can get every single pitch on every single word. They were my biggest struggle when living in Japan. Really? I feel like it's so rare that pitch accent causes misunderstandings. I don't like Chinese, so there you go. Yeah, like, I mean, you can get by. Again, it'll just sound wrong. It'll just sound slightly off, but you should be understood. Like, I don't know, maybe, Tiop has had other experiences. When I was grabbed on it, I had a pronunciation class. Yeah, tones are important, the same words meaning with different tones. Not even then, though, because even if you get it wrong, it should be clear from context. Like, let me give you an example, right? Except you want to eat rain. Yeah, so, right, so like what Steve is bringing up, right? If someone says, ame ga tabetai, then you'll know that they're just getting the pitch wrong. If they say ame ga tabetai, then, well, they're just saying the wrong pitch, but you still know that they don't want to. Sorry, no, it would be ame ga tabetai. Sorry, now I'm getting it the reverse way around. So the falling one is rain, which makes sense. It's easy to remember. Ame ga tabetai, you wouldn't. That makes no sense. You don't want to eat rain. When it's like ame ga tabetai, then it makes more sense. Ame. It's very subtle. Like, people will probably understand. What if I do? What if you do? I don't know, Chess. What if you do? Then I guess that will be a real misunderstanding then. Muko. Let's get rid of this. My tablet stand is now also my book stand. Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. How are you doing, Chess? 自分を散々利用した姫神桜を殺害するためです。So, to kill Himegami Sakura who was using him. Oh, she did it. She broke it. That's good, because now she can be healthy and not smoke. Rain eating gang. Rain man. So, again, to sort of finish that conversation, I think pitch is about as important as you want it to be. If you care about it, then it's very important. If you don't much care of having, like, maybe getting into a misunderstanding once or twice or not sounding like a native, then it's not very important. But again, my argument is still that I love having it here. I love that I can just look it up. Like, I can just see it here. It's very useful to me. Like, I can talk about it. I can show differences. So, yeah, and I can double check myself. So I appreciate having it there for sure. I hope pitch is a myth. It sadly isn't. It's very real. You can hear it. And you can even hear the differences in pitch for other accents. What am I using to look it up anyways? I am using Lorenzi's dictionary. Lorenzi, who's also here in chat right now, has made a very, very nice dictionary that I, at this point, prefer over jisho.org, actually. Don't learn Japanese in a very analytical way. You'll get problem with pitch accent anyway. Yeah, that's probably true. It depends on how you learn. At least it's not tonal. That's true, yeah. I think it depends on how you learn. If you learn in a very, like, immersion-focused environment, and if you keep your ears sharp, okay? If you keep listening, if you keeping an open mind, if you don't just assume that you're getting it right. So, like, the issue that I see with a lot of people is that they're too quick to just assume that it's right with their pronunciation. You should never just assume that your pronunciation is right until, like, a native that you trust has told you that your pronunciation is right, because chances are it's probably not. Because perfecting pronunciation is one of the last things that you'll be working on as a learner of a language. But I'm always right. Well, maybe it's time to be a little bit left. I sharpen my ears with every day. Yeah, so keep your ears open and always try and see, wait, am I really hearing that right? Is that really how they're saying it? Maybe record yourself. I need to fix that mindset. Yeah, maybe. It's good to sort of have, not like an unhealthy amount of self-doubt, but it's good to be self-critical. It's good to not just be like, I'm probably getting it right. You know, it's probably good. What natives here? Pera 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 pera. Yeah, so that's a good mindset to have, to keep fixing your own mistakes. And then it's just a gradual process of slowly but surely, like, creeping up on that fluency, that elusive word, fluency, while also sounding like a native. Again, some people don't even care about that. And that's fine. I'm not saying that those are bad people. That's okay. If you don't care about your accent, that's all right. Like, no one can stop you, and you'll still be understood. Like, you can be fluent in a language while still having a strong accent, and you can be understood pretty well, up to, I would say, basically perfectly, if your accent isn't, like, that strong. お休みさせていただきたいです。どうぞご遠慮なく。Japanese is so context heavy. People actually don't say anything and guess everything from context. Yes, they don't actually communicate. They just stare at each other until they figure it out from context. Not being overwhelmed with self-doubt. Exactly. It's a balance. ハテムさん、こんにちは。ごきげんよう。ごきげんうるわしゅう。あなたがやったんですね。You did it, didn't you? 元気です。はーい。Damn, she went in full Zen mode. We call it hotoke. I think it's called hotoke no kao, or like is there like butsugan maybe? It's like hotoke. I saw that in a manga recently too. Like when people just have like a super relaxed face, like nothing's going on. They're like hotoke no kao, like Buddha face. She looks calm now. Yeah, kuki o yomu. It's more concerned with kanji reading than tone pronunciation when learning. Yeah, it's probably fine. It also really depends where your priorities are. My priority was always on reading a lot. I like reading. I like reading manga. I like reading books. I like playing games with text. All of these things is things I enjoy. So I always focused on my reading ability while still sort of keeping a healthy amount of listening and talking in mind. But definitely a heavy focus on reading. And then learning kanji readings can be basically the way to go, right? どうぞ 遠慮なく質問して質問してください。勉強、学ぶ、習うは何ですか？文字です。文字っていうか言葉。They're all words. There you go. Question, answer. Next question. I'll get to it. Sorry, I know what you mean. We'll compare them real quick. Chatted English for 5+ years on the internet. You've never tried speaking or even showed saying and love for someone familiar with me here to English speaking skills for the first time. Damn, Dot. You should just hang out in the voice chat on the Discord. Maybe I'll be there too. I was hoping to be on the Discord more often. I might be. I mean, we're all in quarantine, right? Let's practice some social distancing while being socially awkward in a socially distanced Discord chat. It'll be great. 勉強、学ぶ、習う. So, I feel like the differences there are that, so 勉強 is basically studying like you do at school or at home when you're sitting down with a book or an internet, like a web page, a Wikipedia article. You're doing 勉強, you're studying, you're looking at information, you're writing things down, you're taking notes, you're learning, right? You're studying or learning. I feel like 学ぶ has a bit more of a academic focus where it's like, oh, I am like educating myself about it, like 学ぶについて学びたい. I wanna learn, I wanna be educated about it, I wanna educate myself about it. I feel like that 学ぶ has this sort of academic thing going on, where 勉強 can be any sort of learning process that you do. That's like the traditional thing that we would imagine learning be like, I feel like. And then 習う, I feel, is more acquiring skills, which often 習う is used for like physical skills as well. Like you learn how to ride a bicycle, or you learn to be better at football or something. Like that would be the kind of 習う kind of thing in my mind. Maybe other people in chat can contribute a bit more. Like maybe Japanese people will be able to differentiate those a little bit more. But that's the main difference I see with those three. I never talk out loud in English, but I can understand when someone speaks and I can read it. That's, love reading. Reading is nice. If you listen, I feel like if you listen to enough English and you sort of practice in your mind a little bit, you can get quite good at just talking English as well. そうだ。ありがとうございます。じゃあ、ラスト質問もいい？はい、どうぞ。I need the good nervous and blushing emotes. Yes. Once we get partnered, we'll get lots of awkward emotes. It'll be great. I actually read so much stories in English that I start to lack words in Polish. That happens. 色. Shokusai, right? Or was it shokusai? Oh gosh. Shokusai. No. Shikisai? Shikisai? Yeah, shikisai. There you go. Iro, shikisai. I feel like iro is the more common word. Just any sort of color. Shikisai, I feel like is like what people would use for coloring or color and like when they talk about doing graphic design and stuff like that. Or yeah, it seems to be a bit more of a specific term for like color as we understand it as a medium in art or design or stuff like that. In my opinion, shikisai, the coloring of something. And also that's shikisai is very specific to I think shikisai is very specific to actual visual colors, like the ones you see on the electromagnetic spectrum, like the colors, and not like iro can also mean like you can have the color of a sound, for example, or whatever. Like iro is a bit more open in that regard, in my opinion. You can find these informations on Japanese dictionaries usually too. I don't really socialize. I don't have working micro. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm in a nice opportunity. Feeling weird and sweaty. Feeling weird and sweaty. Also, how do you say? What's the difference? You can say two words, right? You can say x と y の違い。違いは何ですか? That's a weird no. Sort of combined two strokes there. 何ですか? What's the difference between X and Y? Or you can also ask どう違いますか? どう違いますか? How are they different? Do on readings have pitch too? Everything has pitch. Well, readings don't really have pitch. It's words that have pitch. Like a kanji reading doesn't usually come with a pitch associated with it. It's more that words have pitches. And yeah, that's basically it. Like learning pitches for kanji readings, I don't think you can even do that. But yeah, like onyomi compounds have pitches as well. Of course. I mean, look at gakko, right? 学校 as pitch, right? These are all onyomi. Gaku and ko, these are onyomi readings. The onyomi. So yeah, basically all words have pitch. Maybe I just give up on Japanese. Like I said, like pitch isn't everything. You can, I mean, it literally doesn't matter for reading, of course. So yo, that's right. Hannin wa kono atakushi yo. I'm the culprit. Well, finally someone admitting. This case was such a long case. Kono atakushi ga, me right here, kono atakushi. So you probably heard this sometimes, but sometimes people use kono for when they want to really emphasize themselves. Kono watashi, like this me right here. That's a type of fish. It's I forgot. I don't know. Kono dioda. Yeah. Sake maybe? Is it mackerel? I'm not sure. Could be sake. Could be something else. I'm really bad at like recognizing types of fish. I would recognize I think I would recognize unagi and maybe a bunch of others. Same. It's right. It's there you go. It's a high fish. What do they call it? Shark. There you go. It's a shark. Same. I can't think of same and not think of Nichijo. Ooh, flashback time. Ishada! Hayaku shiro! Hurry up, Ishada! I don't know who Ishada is, but yeah. Sugoi chida! Mo teokure ja? That's a lot of blood. Are we too late? Sabane. Ice cream! Konnichiwa. Ah, Himegami-san! Himegami. Isha. Ah, Isha da. Isha no, そうですね. Doctor no Isha. You're right, it was Isha. It's so weird. なんかカタカナで書いてあると、そのつい名前だと思い込んでしまう。The Kana syndrome. That's cool blood. Yeah, 血。これは一体どうしたの？何があったの？ What happened here? これは一体 like what is this? どうしたの？ What happened here? 何があった？匠さんがコテージの段階から落ちて。匠、コテージの、階段。段階 is actually different. The first kanji is the second one, and then the kai is different. I think. I think so. Wait. Dankai. Ah, no. They're the same. But that's interesting, right? You have a little flippy word, like it goes kaidan for stairs, kaidan, and then it has dankai for stage. Dankai. Grade, level, stage, phase. Dankai. That's interesting, right? You can just flip the kanji and then have a different word. Kaidan kara ochite, Takumi fell from the cottage stairs. Yikes, dude. I'd never want to be involved in like something like that, obviously. I mean, it goes without saying, but just imagining like an accident when someone actually dies and you have to be there. Count me out, thank you. Takumi-kun ga itai. Ma, itasou ne. Himegami-san, ochitsuite. Calm down, Himegami. Uso yo. Itai, doushite? How could this happen? This isn't right. Uso yo, it's a lie. 事故だったんですよ. It was an accident. I think that might be... By the way, it's really hard to see who's saying what, which is why I'm not really doing that many voices, but yeah. 事故だったんですよ. I think this is probably Ibukuro. It was an accident. あ、会社、社会。Yeah, そうですね。Ibukuroさんのアクションシーンで、in Ibukuroさん 's action scene. たくみくん触っちゃダメです。姫神さん、you can't touch him. いやー。死なないで。お願い。Please don't die. Is her pipe fixed? How? What, you're at peace now, I guess. おめでとう、なるほどくん。Well, congratulations, なるほど。私の負けね。I lose. Maybe. I think it was just a flashback. She already admitted it. Like, I don't think she said exactly that. I think it was just a flashback. But, Like a flashback that only she would see, and we as the player of the game. But other than that, Atakushi no make ne. It's my loss. Like, I lose. Because already, even previously, she already said, like, I did it. I killed him. So it was an accident. No. These are two different cases. So 5 years ago, there was an accident where someone died. And then she... Are you German? No, I'm Swiss, but close enough. I speak German as a native language. 5 years ago, there was an accident where she used the fact that the main actor sort of caused an accident that caused someone to die. She used that fact as leverage to basically make that guy do whatever she wants. And then now, 5 years later, that guy got so fed up with it that he charged at her, wanting to kill her. And she defended herself. Sort of. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's it, right? And she defended herself and ended up killing him in self-defense, I think, right? This is one of the shaping up also to be an accident through self-defense. Yeah, it seems so. It's kind of revenge. Flashbacks, she explains how everything, but not testimony, yeah. There you go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, a real quick announcement, okay? Nothing real big, actually. If you wanna support what I do, alright? And you don't wanna, like, use money, you don't, like, maybe you don't have the money to subscribe, or this is not something you're considering right now, but if you still wanna support me in a free and easy way, I would super appreciate it if you could follow our Twitter, and if you could, whoa, I accidentally clicked on it. If you go and retweet and or like our tweets, because that's a good way of showing us support. Plus, it's free, so why not, right? If it doesn't take out too much time of your day, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I remembered the many flashbacks in the next case. Oh yes, the next case. Guys, this took, always retweet. Retweeting is great. Atakushi no make ne. I lose. It's my loss. I still need to buy that gavel. It's gonna be good times. Mitsurugi Kenji. Himegami Sakura wa. Prosecutor Mitsurugi. Himegami Sakura, she... Hey, thank you for following on Twitter. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Got him. 控室に冷静なものだ. Oh, I guess this is like a jump forward. Or is she saying go to the waiting room? So 控室に冷静なものだ. So she's in the waiting room. 冷静なものだ. She's calm, basically. She's 冷静. 冷静 means calm, quiet, docile. 冷静. Calmness, composure. Yeah. 冷静なものだ. So she's all calm. そうですか. I see. なるほどくん. I think she just experienced catharsis. Probably, yeah. She did look like it. はい。どうやらまた奇跡が起こったようですね. It seems that once again you, like, made a miracle happen. 奇跡 is a very nice word. 奇跡. 奇跡. I think we've actually added it to the thing already. No, we haven't. 奇跡. Seems like you made another miracle happen. 奇跡. 奇跡. どうやらまた奇跡を奇跡が起こったようですね. Well, I shouldn't say you made it happen. I should say it happened. Because it's just が起こった, which just means another miracle happened. What's the verdict? Not guilty. Probably not. If it's self-defense, it's gonna be not guilty. We'll probably still see it though. Haha. それは違う、裁判長. That's quite wrong, Your Honor. 煮干し三郎は無実だった. So yeah, well actually I should say that hotel Trivago. I should say that our client Ibukuro is our client Niboshi is certainly not guilty. Certainly. I mean, she's not the one on the defendant's side. Yes, I kind of forgot because it was her so long, but yeah. Our client certainly is not guilty because he's not involved in any of this. Niboshi Saburo wa mujitsu datta. Niboshi Saburo was, well, not guilty basically. だから誰が証明された? 当たり前のことだ. So, だから that's why それが証明された. So that's why it was shown, right? It was proven. 当たり前のことだ. それが証明された. 当たり前のことだ. It's obvious. Like it shouldn't even be a question. 当 Atarimae means it's obvious. Like, you don't even have to think about it. Yes. そうですね。その通りです. Yes, you are completely right. Sure, of course. But earlier you were all like, oh, but Naruto doesn't know what he's talking about. And all attacking me. And now everyone's like, yes, of course. We were on your side all the time. And it was pretty obvious, actually, now that I think about it. では, well then. 煮干し三郎に対する判決を言い渡しましょう. Then I shall give my judgment, I guess judgment is good. I will speak the judgment for Niboshi Saburo, which is nitaisuru, right? So as far as it concerns him, nitaisuru, against or concerning him, no hanketsu being the judgment or the ruling. Hanketsu. I kind of want to see how the next case starts, but on the other hand, it'd be such a cliffhanger if you'd only show the beginning. Cliffhanger it is. I like cliffhangers. They're great. Making people come back next week. And I don't know how long you want the stream to be. Meh, we've only been going for 2 hours. We're going to stream for another hour at least. Ugh. Smart. I know, right? We smart people here. Yes, exactly. I shall say my verdict. Mujitsu. Sorry. It's not Mujitsu. It's Muzai. Mujitsu is the other one. But Muzai means, like, not guilty. では、本日はこれにて閉廷. Well, with that, the court is adjourned, or today's court is over, basically. Do judges say that in Swiss trials too? I don't know, I've never been in a Swiss trial. I hope not to be there, but yeah. On behalf of the moon, I will punish you. 月に代わってお仕置きよ. Sounds wrong when you say it in Japanese, but yeah. But then again, you can just start the next case from the very start again. True. Jury duty? No, I'm not sure if we have that. I don't think we have that. I would have to look it up. Let me look it up right now, because why not? Why not? Yeah, I don't think we have it, right? Jury duty. Jury duty in the US, so perhaps no, I don't think we have it. Seems a bit weird too, anyways. なんか変です。ありがとう. We don't have it either. Jury duty is wrong. It doesn't belong in a democracy. I haven't thought about it enough. Didn't we have this discussion before? I just haven't thought about it enough, but I don't like the idea of it. But I haven't really substantiated it in my mind, so sit there in hours and then tell you don't need to first place. 本日の方ではこれにて閉廷. 10月. There's a word for this one, wait. It's not 20日. There's a word for it. It's not 1日. It's, what was it again? I forgot this word. I keep forgetting. There's a word. Isn't there? It's not 20日. I don't think it is. 20日. Yeah, there you go. 20日. Was it 20日, right? 20日. Yeah, 20日. I keep forgetting that. That's such a weird one too. 10月20日午後1時12分、地方裁判所、被告人第三控室. So there is a word. Yeah. Let me see. 20日. Yeah, see here. 20日. The 20th day of the month. Though I think I heard Austria has jury. The lawyers choose if you're the one gullible ones. I learned from a movie. Nice. Yes. I learned from Ace Attorney everything I know. 10月20日午後1時 1 p.m. Well, 1:12. Hey, what dictionary is that? It's Lorenzi's dictionary. Here you go. I use this dictionary. And then it's a simple color key. 10月20日午後1時. So 1:12 p.m. 地方裁判所 Regional Court 被告人第三控室 Third waiting room for accused people. Hey! Good seeing you, Niboshi. And as a free man too. Nice. もう何と言えばいいのか. I struggle to find the words. Like I don't know what I should say. もう何と言えば いいのか? We had this last episode too, like, yeah, but what if I say いい is good のか? Like, what shall I say? What shall I say so that it's good? Just saw this in the Judge movie that watched mostly because one of the actors do it, so I was fine in trouble. I don't think the lawyers choose the jury. Just learn. No, I don't think so. Just learn how the US give and turn your head and you realize how wrong jury is. It's random, well, not where I lived, jury. It is weird. 本当お世話になりました. They're off JonTron theme song. This game is pretty old, you know. But maybe they did. 本当お世話になりました. I've been in your care, like, thank you very much. お世話になりました is like a phrase you say when someone's been taking good care of you and you're happy about it. Explains it. Well, I'm not from the US. 20歳. Yeah, 20歳. Yeah, there's one for 18, 20歳, right? 20歳. Sorry, that's not what I... Yikes, dude. 20歳, right? So, no, actually, yeah, 20歳. No, that's not 18. Yeah, it's sorry. So there you go. Yeah, so for 20 years old, you have 20歳. And for 18, you have... actually, 18 is just 18歳. But 20歳 is 20. And then 20日. 20歳, 20日. There you go. It's called... voir dire. The lawyers do part of the jury selection. Alright. There you go. It's a bit annoying though, to be fair. Yeah, I'm confident lawyers don't get to choose the jury. I think the only screening is like related. Yeah, I always wonder why it gets a special one. I think it's just a leftover from older readings. Like, I don't know where it comes from, but it's like a leftover kind of thing. It just used to be more important, but then it just stayed that way. Just like I mean, you see it in other things as well. It's just one of those things that has been like carried over from older expressions that are just stuck around. So there's one to spin the case their favorite, and then one's believes an alien or something similar. It's easier for them that way. Yes, exactly. Oh, I wanted to look up 世話になる. 世話になる. To receive favor, to be much obliged to someone, to be indebted. So, お世話になりました is like, I'm in your debt, like, I owe you. なるほどね. なるほどね. Look at the Wikipedia article, it's different in the US. Interesting. I might, or I might not. はい。ただ. Oh, was that... Did I skip something just now? I'm not sure anymore. I think I might have accidentally done it. Something like, you're welcome. はい。ただ. It's just that... Well, deal. 20 instead of 20. Yeah, it's kind of like that, isn't it? 胃袋さん、僕の着ぐるみを盗むだってことは that 胃袋 would steal my costume. 姫神プロデューサーを殺害してその罪を Okay, so that to think that 胃袋 would steal my costume and then to commit the crime of killing producer Himegami, to try and commit the crime. Yeah, basically to frame him. That's an asshole move. 着ぐるみごと僕に着せようとしたんでしょうね。Yeah, 着ぐるみごと僕に着せようとしたんでしょうね。So he basically wanted to frame it all on me. Like, with the costume and everything, he wanted to, like, put it all on me, basically. それだけが悲しいです。That's the only thing that's a little bit sad to me. 罪を着せる. Yeah, 罪を着せる. Let's see if that shows up. 罪を着せる. Ah, there. To pin a crime on. Okay, ありがとう. Yeah, so he wanted to pin the whole crime on me. It's a bit of a pun with making him wear the crime, right? Kiseru means to make someone wear something. So like with the whole kigurumi, it's a bit of a pun there. A pundant is ones who can tamper the jury selection process. It's different from the Commonwealth. Yeah, it's done differently. I live in the Commonwealth. There you go. それだけ悲しいです。That's the only thing I'm sad about. I would be sad too. Imagine if your friend tries to suddenly like frame a crime on you. なるほどさん。どうして Why? なるほど。はいは教えてください。Please tell me. どうしてイブクロさんは僕に罪を Why would イブクロ frame the crime on me? イブクロさんは僕に罪を Like, why would he do that to me? わからない証拠を見せる。Do we have proof? Do the selection. Tono-sama. I don't know if I have any proof about that. I'll just show him the steak. I'll be like, listen, man. I don't know why he did it, but here's a picture of a steak that's been eaten. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Guys, do you think we have anything to show him why he would do that? Not that. ステーキ。それは、まあ、意味ないね。見せても。Show him the badge. I mean, like, listen, bro. With my hand on his shoulder, like, listen, bro. I don't know why he did it, but look at this badge, dude. Look how shiny it is. I polished it this morning. You wanna look closer? Here. Here, I'll show you. Jealousy. Maybe. I don't know if I have proof for any of that, though. That's not gonna be good. This is not gonna work. Look at this. Look at this. Look at my badge. 殿様への嫉妬か。そうかな。まあ、それはそうでしょうね。Photograph. Show him something else. I meant envy. No, but come on. Show him something else. What is something else? Show him gratitude. I'll show him the blue notebook. これか？まあ、試してみましょう。わからない。証拠品を見せる。わかりました。僕の考えを言いましょう。あ、テロさん、こんにちは。こんにちは。わかりました。僕の考えを言いましょう。I shall state my thoughts. I shall say what it is that I think. What is it? なるほど。Tell us. イブクロさんがあなたに罪を着せようとしたのは The reason why イブクロ tried to frame this crime on you is What is it? My lawyer's badge. 殿様が勝負に勝った場面をすべて His thoughts are なるほど Yes なるほどわかりましたなるへそ The old accent The old accident I don't think it's that. Yes. Then sit. Hey, got him. Good one. That's a good one, Sylviaska. Try the notebook. I'll try it. Listen, I'll try it. I mean, I can't lose. Jesus Christ, calm down, Naruhodo. He's like throwing it in his face. He's like, This is why! それはあなたが殿様だからですよ。It's because you are 殿様。Yeah, maybe that will work. どういうことですか What do you mean? love this game. Did it spawn a gust of wind too? Probably. Like his hair went all... His clothes went off too. His clothes disintegrated. Probably. Niboshi is relieved. Niboshi is he's innocent. He's free. He's free to go. Ibukuro-san はかつて大スターだった。Ibukuro used to be かつては大スターだった。He used to be a big star sometime. Likeかつて is like back then. かつて Katsute has interesting kanji. The kanji for katsute is basically never used. I've rarely ever seen it. Katsute, which means like formerly or, you know, a while ago, it used to be. Katsute, back in the day. Good word. Ibukuro-san はかつて大スターだった. He used to be a big star. なのに今は 子供番組のしかも、悪役です。なのに despite all of that, looks as to right. Yeah, well, like, I guess let's try it out. I want to get a feeling for it. See how bad it is. He would do this. Wait. And then basically have it's not too bad. Kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that, right? Not too bad. It is shitty. This one is shitty. Wait, don't have my paper. Grab y'all's papers. Be ready. More complicated when small. Yeah, that's usually the case. But thankfully, thanks to Lorenzi's tireless efforts, we now have a kanji breakdown which will tell us all about the kanji and what they look like and what the elements are. Thank you, Lorenzi. Very nice. なのに今は子供番組のしかも悪役です。And now he's, you know, now he basically stars in a children's program. And on top of that, as the bad guy, しかも, which is like, and also, like, additionally, or on top of that, 悪役です. Like the bad guy. You know that song, right? I'm the bad guy. Can you imagine the Japanese spelling bee? You can just do it in katakana, in kana, I mean. 子供たちはトノサマンが大好きです。All the kids love トノサマン。だから彼はあなたを憎んでしまったんでしょう。That's why he started to grow to hate you. Like that's why he ended up resenting you. 憎む means to like grow resentful or to, yeah. 憎む to hate. Kana, that would be preposterous. Preposterous! Why? Why, my dear lad, that is quite preposterous. How could you even have come to such a conclusion? Silly, foolish, I may say. Certain words, listen, I'm saying it now. Certain words only sound good in a British accent, okay? And preposterous is one of those. You're not allowed to say that word with a not British accent. Nikumu, which means to hate, to detest. So, nikunde shimattan desho. That's why he ended up, you know, detesting you. That's why he ended up hating you. やっぱりですか? Is that true, huh? So I guess that's really it, huh? I smell food. Blimey, good sir. Bloody good. I can't. 一言言ってくれば. It's not a war crime not to say it. Yes, still sound more popular than you think. I could imagine. It has good music. 一言言ってくれれば。言ってくれれば。I'm gonna see who he means, but 一言言ってくれれば if he could say one thing to me, if you could tell me one thing, I think he means to me, if you could tell me just one thing. Okay. Sorry. So he means ibukuro. So if he had just told me even once, if he had just talked to me even once. Oh, this is actually kind of sad now. いつでも変わってあげましたのに I would have switched with him any time. Oh, that's actually really sad. So like, if he just talked to me even once, I would have switched with him, no questions asked. そういう問題じゃないと思うけど I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's the problem, but yeah. ありがとうございます Thank you very much. Easy to say now that he's dead, true. But still, Niboshi is Niboshi is a really good guy. He wouldn't harm a fly. He truly is, what's it? Chinchikumusho? No. There's a word for it. Couldn't harm a fly. Like mugai, right? Chinchiku mugai? I think it's Jinchiku. Is it Jinchiku? Oh man. Chinchiku mugai. Yeah, Chinchiku mugai. I found it. Harmless to humans and animals. Having no, like literally, that means like he's harmless, right? This guy, he's just a big old fluff ball. A posh name, changing simple text with bloated British formulation spoken by a British TTS. I'm not sure if I remember that. But yeah, British TTS is kind of funny. Jinchiku mugai. Jinchiku mugai. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. So he targets plants. Maybe. Those vegetarians and their planticide. Willpower is such a cinnamon bun. Will Powers. His name is Will Powers. Okay. Iboshi. Double star. これでこの事件ともきっちりお別れできそうです。With this, it seems that I'll be able to finally part ways with this incident as well. Tomo also. To wakareru. So this is an interesting particle combination here. You see tomo. So these are basically just the two separate particles and then their usage is combined. To is used because it's nanika to, it's x to, x to wakareru, basically, right? To separate from x. X to wakareru. Right? X to wakareru, to separate from x. And then we just add mo because we want to include it, right? So he's saying goodbye to a bunch of things. He's parting ways with a bunch of things maybe, but x to mo, also with x. Like, he's also parting ways with x. It's a good example of how particles can be combined in some very simple ways sometimes. Like, particle combinations can be tricky sometimes, but sometimes they're very straightforward. Like to omo, right? Similar. So I would say to has like two big meanings. So to would be like, one would be quotation. And Japanese quotation is a bit more vague than it would be in English. Like, it's not just direct speech or indirect speech. Like, it's also to omo, it's for thinking and stuff like that. And then the second meaning of to is often to sort of cross-compare, to have like a what would you call that? Like a to you, exactly. So to omo and to you, I would call that one usage of to, sort of like a quotation-ish thing. But also to kanjiru, to feel as such. In other words, like that. And then the other one is sort of to call it like a comparer, maybe. Like maybe not really comparing. It's so hard to explain this. Like like putting them cross position. I don't know what to call that. Like, I would consider that usage to be to chigao. You could say like in with, like you're sort of taking two things and you're putting them there opposition. Yeah, like maybe an opposition thing, or like a with an inclusion. It's really hard to say. Correlating. Yeah, I would count that meaning for everything else, where it's like x to y. It's like that's this and. Well, maybe the third one would be. Maybe you could count the and as a third one. Then we have like three pretty distinct ones. So you have and, where it's like x to y, right? The third one would then just be and. Or with, right? And with. イブさん元気ですか？はい、おはようございます。マイリコエン。元気です。マイリコエンさんはどう？ And works more than you think. Yeah, that's true, right? So you have this and with, like x to y, or イブさんと一緒に with him together. But then also the other middle one is with all those verbs such as と別れる。とも別れ, a common phrase. I'm not sure what this more means. とものと、とも別れ. Interesting, yeah. Also saying goodbye. X to y, x and y. Yeah, usually x to y. If x and y are both nouns, then it's usually just an and. And then you also have x to 一緒に with which is with, together with x. And then you also have this other usage which is really weird to explain, with like in x to 別れる. X to 別れる. To say goodbye with x, maybe you could say. Or x to 違う. It's different from x. Like this, where you like almost sort of have these two things and you just sort of like cross position them. It's like, or you correlate them in some way. And then also となる, which means to become something. That's like that's the weird usage of to. Honestly, I don't think about it that much. I've tried to think about it and then it started confusing me. When I didn't think about it yet, I understood it just fine. So maybe just remember that some words use this to, x to 別れる. I feel like you'll get a feeling for it. It's a bit weird. Like, that usage of to is very hard to explain in my opinion. But you'll get it eventually. I don't think about it. Yeah, you'll just kind of know when like tonaru sounds like quoting. Maybe, but it's like a very vague. I mean, you could say all of these are quoting, all of these are whatever. You could say these are all quoting, but it's a bit weird. But then again, you also just really kind of get used to it, and it just starts to sound right. It's like variable assignment particle. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like copulas are more like that. Pipe variable. これでこの事件ともきっちりお別れできそうです. With this, I can finally part ways with this. Jesus Christ. My, what's that called? Forgot. Never mind. The thing that you have on your window that you can close, the blinds. My window blinds just went. Or, hi, hey Daniel, how are you doing? Can you hear that? They're going crazy out there. It's windy. No, not door hinge. Like literally the blinds for the windows. You know the ones that you have outside of your windows, you close them. Lee Sensei, yeah, I think I just look at a lot of examples to recognize the common patterns. You think too much about it, it'll drive you mad. The difference between ha and ga. I feel like I could talk more concisely about ha and ga than I could talk about the different usages of to, in my opinion. Just talking about toyu is so complicated. If you really think about it, all the different shutters, yeah, all the different usages of toyu versus simply just to say, right? Toyu, like konnichiwa toyu just means say hello, say konnichiwa. We don't have that in Germany. Sure you do. They're called Fensterläden. Fensterladen. Of course you do. They're not doors. They're blinds. You close them. Of course you do. I love thinking about this stuff. It's fun. I mean, I love doing it. But then also you have to recognize that you hit a point at which you're just driving yourself mad. I mean, you said you don't have those. I know you have them. That's the point. Like, because we have them, and I know they exist there. End this chapter of his life. Yeah. Sort of like put an end to, not put an end to, but like get this chapter of his life over. The older houses have. Yes, but you understand the difference between the older houses have and we don't have those. That's why I reacted the way I did. Can you lower this song a smidge? I think it's a little easier to hear Eve. Daniel. This song? Wait, are you listening to music together? I don't understand. I turned Ibu up. What is happening here? Should I make the song quieter? The guy a lion? Basically, right? His name is Niboshi. He's Wolverine. これでこの事件とも, yeah. よかったな. A little, please. Sure. There you go. よかったな. Good for you. 煮干し. そうね, dried sardines. Dried sardines. Sardines? おめでとうございます、煮干しさん. Oh, 煮干さぶさん. That's his, Captain Falcon and Wolverine. Yes. He has the Falcon Punch, but with claws. That'll hurt. おめでとうございます、煮干さぶさん. Congratulations, 煮干さぶ. いやはははは。皆さんのおかげ、wait, that's not the voice I gave him. 皆さんのおかげで、殿様を続けられます。With, thanks to all of you, I'm able to continue Tono-sama. Samurai didn't kill after all, yes. Only radio killed the radios. No, wait, video killed the radio star. There you go. 早く、汗臭い着ぐるみを。Quickly, I wanna get into that into that sweaty costume. That costume that smells of sweat. Penny has nice collarbones, does she? Thought of confetti. I don't have confetti, but yay! I don't know if so like yeah, we still don't know if Tono-sama is going to be continued at all. That's the sad part. どうかしましたか? Is something the matter? Yeah, なんでも no, nothing. Ah! Ah! Wait, what game was that where they had that hurt sound? It was like, ah! I forgot. Ah! I mean, a bunch of games had that, but this was like this really... Man, I can't remember now. There was some game like that where it was like, Ah! I don't. Never mind. Metal Gear? No. Tekken? No, no. I don't think you'll guess it because I don't even remember it myself. I just remember the sound. Maybe it was some really obscure game that I played when I was younger. あ、なるほどくん。三剣賢治が。なるほど。Prosecutor Mitsurugi, he... Street Fighter Alpha. No, no, it was not. I think it was a PC game. Maybe Street Fighter. Gothic. It could have been Gothic. Womp from... Yes! Isn't it Womp from Mario? When they fall over, they go... Arr! Like that? Like the... Yeah, I think you're right. Don't they do that? I think so, right? Was it? I think so, right? They make that sound when they fall over. Are we finally gonna become friends? Are we finally gonna hug? Someone actually got it. I know, right? That's crazy. See, Steve, are you in? You're in my head. なるほど。何か言え。Yes. Oh gosh. なぜわかる? Mitsurugi, you're so cute. Just let it out. It's okay. You're tsundere. Tsundereme. この tsundereme. 僕がいる。いますね. Oh, I hear Prisoner Azkaban from Another Room. Best movie in the series. Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? It's certainly like made Harry Potter as a franchise a lot like different, more dark and pretty nice. なるほど。何か言え. Say something, なるほど。苦手なのだ。世間話. I'm not good at this small talk. It's okay, Mitsurugi. It's okay. I want to hug him. He's such a good boy. Look at him. Look at him go. Why does always defend the criminals? Why? Because he has been led astray by society, Jess. It's not his fault. Look at him. Such a pure boy. Could never. 苦手なのだ。世間話. I'm bad at this, like, small talk. 世間話. 世間話. He lives in a society, yes. Frozen Hawk, true. So, never confuse the words, seken and sekken, because you'll be in for a bad time. So, sekken means society, world. But sekken means soap. Okay, so sekken is soap. So, don't confuse those two, because that would be bad. You don't use society to wash your body, and you don't use soap to dictate what you should wear. Uroi-chan, konnichiwa, hello, haro haro. People live in a soap. People do live in a soap. Soap land. Oh no. Oh no. The gods have led us astray. Eh? Just kidding. Ah yes, I'm sure you are. Drop your society. Watch your profanity. I mean, I think he is. Now kiss. 残念だったな. Huh. So now we're trying to act tough. 残念だったな, Mitsurugi. Sucks to be you, huh, Mitsurugi? Like, what a shame, Mitsurugi. いきなりそれか. You're bringing that up now? Like, you're bringing that up right away? ありがとう. Thank you. This is so wholesome. I need more of this in my life. This is so good. I love this game. This game is so good. I said this before, but even though Ni no Kuni is an amazing game and it's so much fun to play, this game is so good on stream. It's so much fun to play Ace Attorney on stream. Like, this is everything I want to do on stream. Honestly, this game is just, it's heaven sent. 君の協力がなければ、姫神に逃げられるところだったよ。Wholesome. It's wholesome. I get to fool around. There's lots of voice acting, lots of fun dialogue, lots of words. This game was made for Game Grammar. I'm saying it now. 君の協力がなければ, if I didn't have your cooperation, if I didn't have your help, 姫神に逃げられるところだったよ. Himegami was about to run away from me. So, this is interesting passive here. Helping your homie. I know, right? We all homies here. This is interesting use of passive. This is basically, kenko. These are all like healthy. Wholesome is like, I don't even know how you would say that. なんかこう、可愛いと、なんていうか、可愛くて、なんとかね。Wholesome 7. I guess there's 7 of them. 低山二膳。上山二膳. Interesting. Are you going to make us all do all 7? Maybe. Do it. Do it. This is an interesting use of passive here. So the conjugation you probably, well, either you do or you don't, but you recognize it as passive. Wait, why the... Oh, I press a button sometimes and then suddenly smoothing is on like 80 or 100% and I don't know what that button is. Because I don't know. Your pronunciation is good. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbarimasu. Mada desu. So you'll recognize this as passive. However, this is not your everyday passive. This is more like what you maybe call the suffering passive. Sometimes called the 迷惑の受け身系, I think. Where Himegami-san ni nigerareru here means like she would have run away from us or we would have lost her. Like that would have happened to us. So when something is like happening to you negatively, sometimes you can express that with a passive. It's the same as with akambo ni nakareta. I was cried on by a baby. Naku means to cry, but nakareru is like it's passive of crying, but it doesn't really make sense to be cried is not that, it doesn't work like that. But akambo ni nakareta is like, oh yeah, I was there and then a baby cried and that inconvenienced me. That's a way of expressing that. And this is similar. Himegami-san ni nigerareru tokoro datta yo. She was about to get away from us. Like, she was about to, we were about to like let her slip through, that kind of thing. She was about to like get away with it. Is that red or is that just a speck on my monitor? It's just a speck on my... This nori snack I got from Asian Mark is so good. It's my favorite snack. Dude, don't talk to me about snacks right now. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat after this. It's gonna be a good time. うろいちゃんって、日本人ですか？そうね、驚かれるも同じように使われるんですかな？そうです。ああ、おはようございます。今、日本には、朝早いんでしょ？君の協力。Okay, so if I didn't have your help. 恐縮です。煮干しと申します。Like, excuse me, my name is Niboshi. He always says 恐縮です, which is like, kind of like an apology and a thanks and everything. Very specific word to use. Junryo ne. Junryo? Junryo, where did you see that? Is that one of the words that showed up? I lost track after a bunch of them. Junryo, good. Pure and good. Unmixed, of high quality. Junryo. Ah, you know what? You could say, Junsui? Junsui, I feel like. そうね。午前3時です。子供へミルクをあげるために起きました。ああ、そうですか。いいんですね。まあいいというか、なんていうかこう、まあ子供がいるということ自体はいいことなんだけど、この午前3時に起きて、その子供にミルクをあげなくてはならないことのは、まあ多分そのめんどくさいというその部分もありますね。確か。恐縮。So he uses 恐縮 often, which is like a feeling obliged, being grateful, but also being ashamed. Like, it can be used for different things. He uses it when he says sorry, but he also uses it when he says thanks. And here he's just like, yeah, thanks. Don't know, maybe our way of saying wholesome is a bit of an idiom. Maybe, you know? That's right, for emotion. Emotion. They also use passive to tell a story from their perspective. Do they do that on trial testimonies too? Well, it depends. So, like, you can use passive when something happened to you, right? When you want to keep yourself 大変だけどとてもキュートなので頑張れます。そうですね。可愛さこそ正義。可愛いは正義。When you want to express that something happened to you, but you don't want to put the focus on the person doing it, you can always use passive. Tentengai, hello. For example, if I want to talk about what happened to me, but I don't want to talk about the people who did it, I can always just use passive that way. I guess we already won. Yeah, the case is about to be over, but never mind. サブありがとうございます。プライムを使ってサブしてくれて本当にありがとうございます。Welcome, and thank you. Take care, Eve. Yes, I'm taking care. So, say you're talking about what happened to you. It's like, oh, and then I got shouted at, and then You know, this ball hit, I got hit by this ball, and then this other guy, I got punched by him. Those are all passive sentences. Those are all passive phrases. Got hit, got shouted at, was hit, or was, I don't know, run over. I don't know. Those are all passive things. So it's very natural to use passive when talking about things that happened to you or to someone else, but you don't want to put a focus on the actor. You want to put more a focus on the victim. That's like the general purpose of passive to begin with, is to express that. Yo, I said that I would change that sound. Didn't Johanna send me one? I'm not sure anymore. Forgot about it now. Ha, never mind. Because there's like a cooler version of the yo. Used in science a lot too, to avoid sounding like you're forming a conclusion. Yeah. So like it can be assumed, right? For example, you'd use in a science paper, you would say it therefore can be assumed, which is also a passive phrase, or whatever. So you would take yourself out of the equation there. You take the actor out of it. Ah, 恐縮です。煮干し、三剣と申します。I'm called 三剣。万歳攻撃された。万歳攻撃。ようこそは Velvet Room. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Yokoso. You could just say yokoso, comma, without the wa. Yeah, I would leave the wa out. Yokoso. Velvet Room. And then room is usually with chon, with like a long sound. Like you spell room is usually like this. Room. Room. Right. Be banzai charged. I don't banzai charged. Sure. Mitsurugi to moshimasu. My name is Mitsurugi. Use a different word for banzai charge. I don't even know what banzai charge is. Itsumo terebi de. Oh man. Itsumo terebi de go katsuyaku o haiken shite orimasu. I'm always watching your accomplishment. I'm always watching you on television. Mitsurugi is a fan! Mitsurugi is a fan of Tono-sama. Yes. I hope Mitsurugi and Mayoi bond over this. Then all my dreams are gonna be like fulfilled. Attacking an enemy with a bayonet, shouting banzai, an intimidation tactic. Banzai kogeki. I know that stuff like that is done, but I mean, is that the official name of it when they talk about it in like a historical context? See, I told you so. There you go. What a fanboy. Like Mayo was about to ask him out for a second ago. True. Itsumo terebi de go katsuyaku o haiken shite orimasu. I'm always watching you on television. So katsuyaku is like one's good action, one's katsuyaku. I can never remember a good translation for this. Yeah. Great efforts. I always watch your efforts on TV. More popular than you thought. Tadotadoshii kodomo. Tadotadoshii yousu ga katakana de hyogen sareru. Tadotadoshii. US soldiers called banzai charge. I didn't know that. It's a good example of passive. Ashi ni fumareta. Yeah, ashi ni fumareta. You were stepped on by legs? Tadotadoshii. Awkward. Itsumo terebi de go katsuyaku o haiken shite orimasu. Always watching your great efforts on television. Tadoritsuku. Usotsuke! Liar! So his favorite character was the villain. Maybe. Naruhodo. 私たちはこうして再び出会ってしまった。Like this, we met again. They don't forget mass offense charges. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't, would you? But my country was never at war with Japan officially, so I don't really... I don't really hold grudges in that way, but yeah. My intent was... my foot was stepped on. My foot was stepped on. Ashi ni fumareta. I guess that makes sense. You could say ashi o fumareta. I would say ashi o fumareta. Right? Ashi o fumareta. My foot was stepped on. You can use direct objects with passive, but like in weird ways. It's less ambiguous that way. Isn't Japan still at war? Dude, I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe. Listen, are we gonna... I'm really bad at like this, I try and keep up, okay? But I know Japan. I know Japanese, but not world politics by heart. Japan's not even allowed to have a military. I don't know. Americans today. What are we talking about? They still banzai charge Americans today. Where? How? When? Why? And they've won with smoke and all. What? Where? Where does that happen? In Japan? In America? What are we talking about? わからない。まあ確かにね。意味不明。Must Tono-sama, that's why he helped us. Yeah, probably, right? I think he was on his line. Only in this chat, yeah. At the Yasukuni shrine. Confused Eve noises. This seems to be such a specific thing. And like, let me look it up. Shinto shrine from the Meiji Emperor. Like, the way you're saying it makes it sound like that's just the thing all Japanese people do because they hate Americans. Which clearly isn't true. Like, I mean, I admit I don't know about it. But I feel like the presentation of it is like very weird, you know what I mean? That's like I'm saying like, oh yeah, no, the banzai charges was an attack on the I believe that. But you say like, they still do it today. Yeah, at the shrine. You say it like it's some sort of thing that like Japanese people, it's like on their bucket list, you know? Like when they get born, they get this list, how to be Japanese, you know? Like eat ramen, okay, check, go to that shrine and charge an American. Like, it's just very weird. Okay, if it was a joke, then that's fine. I can't even see anything about it in the フランス語が話す少しだけ話せる。まあ、流暢っていうことはないですけど。Have that image to begin with. What image? On what basis are you saying this? Like, what are we using as like a basis to say these things about like 100 million people? Can we please stop with that? That's so weird, you know? That is very strange. How Americans might see Japanese people. Either way, I don't know how Americans see Japanese people either. There's 300 million Americans. I don't think it's fair to say like how Americans see Japanese people because like I don't think that exists as a thing. But okay, yeah, those are real hot takes. If Japan wanted to be Japan only, they would have ditched their writing system. The conspiracy is that the Japanese writing system only exists to keep the gaijin from learning Japanese. That's a real hot take. That's how you do a proper hot take. 私たちはこうして再び出会ってしまった. So with this we ended up meeting again. 再び is a good one. Possibly old vets, but definitely not the majority. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It also doesn't matter right now, right here. It seems to be so removed from what we were talking about earlier. I feel like I missed some chat, but clearly some Japanese people. Yeah, clearly, yeah. I mean, some American people hate American people. エリさんってフランス語、エリさんの母語はフランス語なんですか? Eddie, is your native language French? The way you're talking just seems like it's continuous. Well, Japanese probably have that image to begin with if Japan wanted to. I've seen enough mecha anime to know that the US don't want to start. Yeah, no, right? Old vets. I hate people just like generally. Damn, that makes you racist in a way. Like the human race. Hugs for everyone. Let's just return to the game. 再び? Yeah, we went to law school together if I remember correctly. Again? しかし、出会うべきではなかった. We shouldn't have met. We were never supposed to meet. Anyway, you definitely wouldn't like to be in a position to be banzai charged, having a crowd charge at you with bayonets shouting. Sure. Of course not. That's not even... like... Of course not. Wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, of course. If it's a French name, non? Non? Oh, mais oui, c'est un nom français, tellement... I can't do much more than that. It is, but also it's a name that's just kind of popular here in Switzerland. Bonjour. 僕はフランス語の学生。あ、フランス語の学生。フランス語を勉強してる。 Oui, oui. I like French. I mean, I don't dislike it as a language. I think it sounds kind of nice, but I also haven't studied it for such a long time. I was just forced to study it at school. Did you choose earlier in the game that you knew Mitsurugi already or not? I forgot. I don't remember. When was that? That must have been ages ago. Franshushu. SARS are better anyways. Okay. 出会うべきではなかった. We shouldn't have met. Merci. Can we stop talking about that now? Can we just stop? Can we just not? Unless can we stop talking about World War II where we're playing Ace Attorney? Listen, when I do a Just Chatting stream and like it says, hey, let's talk about World War II in a sensitive manner and keeping historical context in mind, then we can talk about World War II. But I don't want to talk about World War II in like sort of as a side conversation while playing a Japanese game, because it doesn't do it justice. Like, you should never talk about these topics with not giving them your full attention, because it always ends bad. It's always just a bunch of people throwing prejudice around. It's always just a bunch of people saying, oh well, these 5 million people clearly wanted that, etc, etc, without anyone citing any sources, without anyone like doing anything that could be actually considered like productive. So yeah, just stop, okay? I mean, we could, I don't want to be the guy to censor the conversation, but seriously, yeah, like, this is not a topic you do on the side. Most of all, if we're talking about war crimes, okay? Or whatever it is. I'm not saying this is like specifically a war crime, but it's going in that direction. Like, we're literally talking about people like killing each other in a specific situation. This is not something you want to talk about as like it's just a little casual chat that we're doing on the side, you know? It's like, oh, let's talk about this grammar structure. Oh, and you know that atrocity that happened also. Oh yes, quite. Cheers. That's not how this works. No more World War talk. You can, like, I'm not gonna say it. この会話は変ですね。まあそうね。まあ if you have lots of people together, eventually this will happen. I just want to shut it down. Discussion every 2 seconds. At least Corona is like relevant right now. like I would say I'd rather talk about Corona because it's like actually relevant, where this is so specific. Not that World War II isn't relevant anymore. It's always kind of relevant, but this is like, you know, ゲームを楽しみましょうね。まあね、はい、そのゲームに戻りましょう。I don't wanna attack you here, Volare, and if you really wanna have a conversation about it, I guess that's fine, but I don't think you really do, so let's just drop it for now. No, they'll just kill him. Blah, 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 just chatting casual topics. There's time for everything. Okay, here's reason to ask the close topic in your chat and your streams. There will always be people who something that is not done on purpose. Excuse me, wait, maybe you should just ignore it. By the way, there's also the Jihad's passive to mark something that's not done on purpose. Yeah, I could see that. I feel like often you would use then like teshimau also. Kanjirareru. Ni omoeru, right? Kind of, kanjirareru, omoeru. Yeah, I think you have a point there as well. I'd have to think about it. Jihatsu passive. I should look that up to kind of get a better feeling of it. It sounds kind of right, but I've never studied this or like never read an article specifically about that, so maybe it's something that I should look up. You want to play the piano? No, maybe later. I kind of want to finish this dialogue. おかげで私の中に余計な感情が蘇った。So, because of that, inside me, 余計な感情が蘇った。Because of that, inside of me, there's unneeded feelings that have been reborn. Hokage. Okage means thanks to. Let's beat the lawyer game. I get a feeling. 余計な感情が蘇る。蘇る is an interesting kanji as well. Like the way it looks. I kind of like it. So he says like, because of that, inside of me there's these unnecessary feelings that have come back to life, that come back to the surface. 余計な感情? Unnecessary feelings? 不安、そして Mayoi da. Mayoi. She's right there. Is this gonna turn into a love story? I hope so, dude. 不安、そして迷いだ。Anxiety and mayoi means like a sense of being lost, like wavering or a sense of loss, of being lost. それは余計な感情じゃないだろう? Can neither confirm nor deny. それは余計な感情じゃないだろう. These aren't these aren't unnecessary feelings, surely. 私にとっては邪魔なものだ. For me, they only get in the way. Can't unsee headcanon. It's a quite popular ship. I get it, dude. I get it. I'm on board. I have bought my ticket and I have boarded the ship. 私にとっては邪魔なものだ. To me, they only get in the way. Let out your feelings, Mitsurugi. Let's do it together. Give me a hug first. That's how we start. いいか、なるほど、龍一. Listen, なるほど、龍一. もう二度とと私の目の前に現らないでほしい. I would appreciate it if you could not show up in front of my eyes ever again. Aw, don't be like that. We know you actually want to. 私の目の前に現れないでほしい. Like, I would want you not to show up, please. This ship is like the Titanic. それだけ言いに来た. That's all I came here to say. Tsundere alert, I know, right? How the director saw fan yaoi of this game, which inspired some of the designs on purpose. Future is attorney games. Yes, and thus, art inspires culture. Wait, that's not how it works. I'm hungry. After this, I'm definitely going to eat something. それだけ言いに来た. That's all I came here to say. It's okay. It's okay, love you, bro. なるほどさん。なるほど。余計な感情は、感情ではなく、イントネーションは平成、感情ですよね。余計な感情。確かにね、平板。ありがとうございます。Thank you, you're right. 感情。Good. Thank you. そうね。余計な感情。違う。余計な感情。余計ってのも、I think 余計 is also 平板。But I could be wrong. 余計です。余計。そうね。余計も平板。余計な感情。It's all high. It stays up, I think. Which kata is that kata? Which kata is that kata? 今のkata. This is a person. Kata. Person. This is the video may have character design spoilers. You know, I will open it up. Just so. Here we go. Pause that. As in person. Yes, exactly. Kata. This one. Kata. Person, gentleman, honorific. Yeah, it's just polite. I mean, honorific, you could say it's honorific. 今の方、お友達なんですか? Was that person now a friend of yours? そんな友達なわけないじゃないですか. It's like Aitsu but nicer. It's a lot nicer. Yeah, it's very much nicer. Of course he's not a friend. 友達なわけないじゃないですか. Of course he wouldn't be a friend. Like he couldn't be. There's no way. 敵ですよ、敵。ね、なるほどくん. He's an enemy. An enemy, I say. Right, なるほど. I love her motivation. 今はね。Yeah, now he is. なんでそう思わせぶりなんでそう思わせぶりなこと言うかな? Why are you saying things like, why are you saying such 思わせぶり is like makes you think things like not misleading but 思わせぶり suggestive. That's good. Why are you saying such suggestive things? Dude, that's hard to say. Why are you saying such suggestive things? That's a lot of tongue movement there. Damn. Such suggestive things. Whew. Ha! English is hard. Why are you saying such suggestive things? I actually struggle saying that without flubbing. 教えてよ Tell me. 教えてよこうしてこの事件はついに幕を下ろした。And with that, finally we closed the curtains on this case. What a sense of relief. Oh, flashback time. Wow. 僕が法廷でぶちまけた胃袋さんの事故は、胃袋's accident, who I was, well, 僕が法廷でぶちまけた、ぶちまける is, I think, a sense of relief, but then everybody dies. The first time that happened, we were like, case solved. And then Chihiro died, damn it. Still regret that. Chihiro was a good one. She was one of the good ones. 私にとっては英語の勉強になりますわ。いいストリームを見つけた。褒めてくれてありがとうございます。そのね、いや、日本人の皆さん、今、ご覧になっている日本人の皆さんにとって、この配信が英語の勉強として役に立てれば、それは何より嬉しいことです。僕は法廷でぶちまけた。ぶちまける。To empty, to tell everything, to reveal everything. Okay, I discovered that. You discovered that? I discovered that I struggle with words that have ST, and the word ends with ST, such as like, just stupid. Just keep saying the German way. St. Yeah, you say st instead of st. Yeah, I could see that. Still. Yeah, that can happen. 僕が法廷でぶちまけた胃袋さんの事故は、Ibukuro-san's accident, which I basically unveiled, or which I revealed everything about during the court, 大きく世間を騒がせることになった。Turned out to stir up quite a talk in society, in like, in the society, like everyone started talking about it. しかしその結果、撮影所は再び方針を変えて、But because of that, as a result of that, その結果 means as a result of that, What's that, alright? しかしその結果、撮影所は再び方針を変えて、Once again, Studio changed its direction, changed its structure or whatever. 子供のためのシリーズは続けられることになった。And, like, continued making series for children. Or it was able to continue. Wow. 姫様すごいなるほどくん小江戸剣士姫様すごいじゃあドイツ語話すドイツ語は母語っすよ German is my native language. It shows will be continued. Yeah, so like 続けられるEither they will be continued or they're able to continue them. In this case, it feels like almost the same. But yeah. なるほど。そうそう。なるほどくん。今日だよ。新番組。一緒に見るんだからね。It's today, なるほど。The new program, the new show. We're gonna watch it together, right? Now guess who plays the princess? Please! I wanted to be Niboshi so much. しかし。本気でやるとは思わなかったよ。I didn't think that they would really do it. I didn't think they'd really go there. なるほどくんも買うんだよ。トレーディングカード。なるほど。You're gonna buy them too, the trading cards. I love how Mayoi is one of those people where she's not someone that will approach you saying like, hey, there's this thing I like, maybe you'll like it too. She's more the person that will approach you, hey, there's this thing that I like, so you're gonna like it too. なるほどくんも買うんだよ。You're gonna buy them too. トレーディングカード。キュータくんやスタッフのことトレーディングするんだから。We're gonna trade with キュータくん and the staff and the kid from staff. はいはい、わかったよ。ぶちまけたは、披露する。introduce より、披露するって、like, put it out there, like, show it. 暴露に、exposed に違い言葉。ぶちまけた、披露するより、暴露に違い。近い。sorry、違いじゃなくて近い言葉。 ああ、そうですね。なんていうか、なんかこう、力を込めて、ぶちまけるみたいな。It's like, yeah, you put it all out there. I guess that makes sense. はいはい、わかったよ。I get it, I get it. でも、よかったね。ニボサブさん、また、主役だって。There you go. But isn't that great? ニボサブ is in the main role again, in the lead role. 今度こそ、顔出るかな？ I wonder if they'll show his face this time. いや、まあ、今度こそっていうか、今度なら絶対出ないよ。ますます出ないと思うよ。I don't think so. Like, I think it's even less likely that he'll show his face. 終わり。Third case over. 発表って言えばいいかな。披露っていう言葉は、僕にとって、何かのスキルとか、品物を披露するみたいな。You present it, you show it out, make it public. 新しいエピソードが追加されました。Relief. I think, if anything, we're gonna click on this. No, actually, can I save now? No, I'll click and then, yeah, データ保存中. So it'll save. はい、セーブ。Guys, do you know what that means? We're done with case 3. This literally took months. I'm not kidding. We've been at this ever since last year. この第3話っていう、ゲームのケースはね、去年からやってきたんだ。多分。だよな？I think so. Dude, anything after opening cutscene. No, I'm actually not. We're gonna do it next time. Guys, I'm gonna stop here. I feel so good. How long does a real case take? Not that long. That's all I know. It feels so good. また、三剣の新たな姿を見れそうですね。確かにね。楽しめること。楽しみにできること、多い。最後の話、すごく好きだったな。Yeah, me too. That was really good. I enjoyed this a lot. とても楽しかった。Whew, okay. I think this is the perfect time to call it a day. I'm gonna